Hello, guys, and welcome to Collector Legion Standard Collector Legion Series Qualifier. I'm Johnny, and with me is Kyle. Kyle will join us in a few right now. We're about to start, but we already have Sam Poncher up there who is gonna start in a bit. We have
Welcome to the Collector Legion qualifier. I do invitational qualifier for the invitation doesn't have to that next year. I am your judge, William.
Testing. Cool. All right.
24 players today, so it's going to be 5 rounds from the top 8. The target quality today is going to be 0-10. Go ahead and take this moment really quickly to look at your deck list. Make sure that you have at least 60 cards in your main deck and no more than 15 cards in your sideboard, and that your name is on there somewhere, because otherwise I will have to find you it. So go ahead and take the time to do that now. You can call a judge, keep your hand raised, otherwise it'll be hard to find you. Any other questions?
all right. Here we go.
Oh, and looks like we're ready.
All right, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Welcome
Is there like an
to-
echo or no? No. Okay. Yeah.
I think we're good.
All right. So on the right we have. I thought it was Seahawk. It's not Seahawk.
No, we've got Sam Poncher and Kevin Morris.
Oh, okay. So Sam Poncher's on the right.
Correct. Collector Legion's own Samuel Poncher.
All right. And on the left, who do we have?
Kevin Morris.
Kevin M. That's how you spell Kevin, right? I'm not off.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You're fine.
All right. So what is Sam Poncher on?
All right. I believe we have Sam Poncher on Azorius Aggro. Essentially mono white. He is playing fully mono white in the main. He is not playing any of the Deputy of Detentions, which you've seen some of these blue-white aggro lists playing. All of his blue is in the sideboard, and it's just 4 negates.
Negates. Oh, that just for negates.
Just 4 negates. Everything else is a full mono white list.
Do you like? How do you like this list? Do you like this list or not?
I mean, I keep hearing mixed feelings. Mono white is super powerful, and I think when you're expecting a lot of mono blue, because mono blue has gained a lot of popularity in general, but especially after its incredible performance at SCG Dallas last weekend.
Yeah.
More and more people have been picking it up. If you play any arena and you get anywhere up at the higher ranks, it's a lot of mono blue going on. It's because the deck is powerful, but mono white is very good at getting underneath. And it looks like, yep, we've got Kevin on the left playing Esper Control, and they're well underway in getting this started. So we've got Poncher leading off with a Skylight or what is it?
Sky Marcher
Yeah,
Aspirant.
Sky Marcher Aspirant.
And then Kevin's playing the Thoughtseize Wannabe, right?
Yeah.
It's
Thoughtseize with a Search for Azcanta staple to it.
right.
Yeah, Search for Azcanta just got printed a little early and didn't get to put Surveil on it.
Nice.
But how many Kaya's Wraths do we have Kevin on in the main?
He is playing one.
Just one Kaya's
one.
Wrath.
So for him to even hit that, here, you can look at this. And there's Sam playing a Danto Vanguard and passes over to Kevin. Kevin draws.
I'll note Vanguard being probably one of the most important creatures in this matchup.
Yeah. Just because of his indestructibility.
Yeah, indestructibility being huge. And I don't see any mainboard moment of cravings on Kevin's side. So that Vanguard is going to be very difficult to deal with. Now, he is packing the 4 on the sideboard, so we'll probably see those come in game 2 just because it handles a Danto Vanguard so well, and it buffers his life total a little bit, but...
And there goes Legion's Landing, who's going to get the token in. Legion's Landing is pretty good. Became a big staple for this Zoria's aggro deck, right? And there's another Danto Vanguard. I think Sam Poncher's pretty good right now.
Yeah, Sam Poncher's clearly lead, and Kevin It looks like Kevin missed land drop. I believe
Yes.
he was on the play, and I know a lot of these Esper, and I played blue-black a lot, and you were totally fine keeping these 2 land hands because you knew you were going to cast that Thought Erasure, and you're going to get essentially a scry to your land.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you just don't get it.
Is Kevin running Settle?
I don't believe so.
No.
He's almost playing
Just
more of a
control.
mid-rangey deck
Alright.
than a control deck. I mean, he's playing control.
Kind of.
Yeah, he's playing kind of control.
All right.
It's definitely more of a control deck than it is a mid-range deck, but you see a lot of these control decks trying to play a lot more early interaction, a lot more early removal spells. Like, his only early interaction is these Thought Erasures, no cast downs, 4 Vraska's Contempt, which I feel like is a lot right now.
Yeah, and there goes another Adanto Vanguard. Vraska's actually might be really good because you actually could get rid of the Adantos, but
But he has 3 of
he has
them.
3 of them, so it's going to be that. And that's Snub Hole.
And now he's got a flipped Legion's Landing.
that's
And
gonna be
Kevin's
game.
just going to scoop it up. This board's way too much to deal with.
Yeah, it's mortified.
So the one Kaya's Wrath main with the 1 Settle the Wreckage on the board is going to make these matchups a lot harder.
Yeah.
He's playing some interesting cards. He's got an Angel's Grace, or Angel of Grace, I'm sorry, which is essentially Angel Grace. And it's going to, this matchup seems like it's going to be really difficult for Kevin, even post-board. Now he's got 4 Moment of Cravings, 1 Cry of the Canarium, 1 Ritual Set, 1 Settle the Wreckage. So he's got a very wide variety of sweepers. And that might be able to help slow down Poncher's game plan here. But we're just going to we're gonna have to see. Now, cards that he's probably... Oh, he does have the 1 Cleansing Nova main also. I wish he had written this list a little bit better. He, between the 4 Moment Cravings and the 3 other pseudo-wrath effects that he's bringing in, I feel like this matchup can get a lot better post-board, but he's still casting all of these expensive spells.
Yeah. All right, sorry about that. So now we got the live totals better, so people can see now because it was pretty bad. Yeah. So sideboard wise, for the Azorius deck, we're gonna see him bring in the negates, right?
Yeah, negates, and I could see him bringing in the Ajanis because the game's going to go a little bit longer. You want to land that Ajani. That Ajani's going to not only make your creatures bigger, it can get your creatures out of Cry, out of Canarium, and Moment of Craving.
And not just that, also his ultimate, right? His ultimate, he just brings...
I mean, I think you're more just going to... Oh, your creatures are going to die, and you just want to use the Ajani to either make your creatures that you have already bigger, or you're going to use it to bring back creatures that he's already had to deal with.
Okay, cool.
Now, cards like Cry of the Canarium and Settle the Wreckage are not going to destroy his creatures. They're going to exile him, and that could become relevant with Ajani's second ability, but that's not enough of a reason not to bring in Ajani here.
Cry to carry was it Cry carrying?
Cry of the Carnarium.
It gives -2/-2 exiles, correct?
Yeah, it's what was Flaying Tendrils?
Flaying Tendrils, yes.
It's pseudo Flaying Tendrils.
I remember when we were playing Legacy, I was talking about Agony of Tendrils. You're like, you mean Agony of Tendrils?
You mean Tendrils of Agony?
Tendrils, there you go. Sorry. All right, I'm gone.
Guys, we're just getting started here. It's going to be a great day.
It is. Can't wait. Do we sound echoey? I feel like a little bit. I don't know. It's just me. Or...
You don't sound echoey. I might be. Maybe I'm a little bit too close to this microphone.
Maybe you're still... Because, like, if you take off headphones, you can listen to yourself.
Oh, can you? Is the room echoey?
I don't know.
I think we're fine.
That's kind of
funny. What do you guys think? Are we doing fine?
It's kind of funny way
guys,
to
are we fine?
down.
It's nice to be back in this room. It's been a long time since I've gone to do this with you, Johnny.
Good to see you again, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, chat, let us know who you think takes the second game. Does Sam Poncher just run him over, or does Esper Control take?
Sam being on the draw. Now, granted, that didn't hurt him that badly last game, but Kevin's clearly not main board equipped to deal with that huge of an influx of creatures that early, and that is kind of these mono white aggro strategies. Like, you're playing 1-drop turn 1, 2 1-drops turn 2, and then like a 1-drop and a 2-drop on turn 3.
Yeah.
Usually, and you're just trying to put as much on the board as you possibly can. And it's really hard for the Esper Control deck, especially the Esper Control deck only playing 1 or 2 Wrath effects in the main, to be able to keep up with that.
Yeah. It's just, and then
you're not playing creatures and board presences until like turn 4 with your Basilica Bell Haunts.
Yeah.
So like it's really hard. Like, it's really easy for Poncher to get that damage in early, and if he flips a Legion's Landing...
So what would Sam Poncher take out for those negates? and Johnny.
I could see maybe like Conclave Tribunal. It might just be too slow, and like the only thing you're really hitting generally is like a Teferi.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, Teferi is a very good card,
Yeah.
and you want to hit that. But it might just like he might just be trying to go even more underneath, with these backup plans of like negates and a Johnny to make sure that
Yeah.
you're continuing to go underneath.
Ooh, turn 2 search is pretty good for Kevin.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And he's going to be able to start filtering his draws and helping him find a lot more of these removal spells that he's going to need. You see the Ritual Sit in Kevin's hand right now, and that's going to be huge. Now, the Adanto Vanguard makes that Ritual Sit not quite as powerful as he would hope it would be. But he's got that Moment of Craving there.
Oh, that's
timely
really good.
Moment of Craving just to take care of that.
-2. The
I'm-
Indestructible
I'm-
does not protect it.
Now, I don't know what 1-drop blue spell Kevin might be playing, but it's interesting to me that he topped that Hallowed Fountain instead of that Plains. Why not leave yourself
Counter magic.
up?
Right?
Like, well, Counter Magic or just like the opportunity to play a blue or a white spell. It probably doesn't matter there, but Knowledge Marshal here
Knowledge Marshal
is pretty good. It's gonna make like it doesn't die to Moment of Craving. It unfortunately doesn't save his Adanto Vanguard from Moment of Craving either. But we're gonna see if Kevin's gonna want to shock himself here. He's gonna
There
shock
it
himself and he's gonna go to 20. And I want to see does he think this Knowledge Marshal alone is enough to burn this ritual? And he doesn't think so.
Ooh, there's Adanto.
I don't know how I feel about that. I can't quite. I know these have Teferi and a Ritual Sit in hand.
Does Sam Poncher crown a Johnny now, or does he wait?
I think what he wants to do is wait and see if Kevin's going to do anything about it, and he's just going to play that Hunted Witness. See, now this is great because this also makes that Ritual Sit a little bit worse because it's going to at least leave a creature back, and he's going to have to spend his whole turn to cast that Ritual Sit.
Oh, you're right. Which then next turn Sam could just
Sam's going to be able to swing in with the token that's left behind from the Hunted Witness, and then he's going to be able to play as Johnny scot-free.
Ooh, Moment Craving. What?
Oh,
so now.
Oh, this is end step. He's gonna kill the Hunted Witness. He's gonna go back up to 19.
So then next he can drop the root, right?
Yeah, next turn he can get the Ritual Sit and completely clear it out.
Ritual stout. I can't say it. I'm sorry. Ritual
of Sit.
Of Sit.
This is exactly what I do with my 4-year-old.
So you're saying I'm a 4-year-old? All right.
Yeah. The smack talk comes here early.
Yeah. All right. We had a Red Bulls. We're good.
Some of us are still drinking them.
That's a monster, by the way. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Pops the whole field.
Oh. Sam with that timely negate.
And
it's been pretty easy to see Kevin's hand from here. Sam is doing a pretty good job in concealing his hand.
And
so he's got a Johnny.
Time.
Can you see what else he's got?
Boom.
Yeah, this is huge. Like Kevin not being able to like ritual and leave up counter magic here.
Does he +1 or does he bring back something? Oh, he's gonna +1.
Is that a second Ritual Sit in Kevin's hand? I thought he only had the one.
And that's 6 damage, if I'm correct. No, for a 7. Huh. So it's a 3/3, 4.
Is that
6?
Is that maybe a Cry of the Carnarium in Kevin's hand?
Yes, that is.
Okay.
So that's 7 damage, correct? I'm not wrong, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
That is 7.
See,
he should be at 13.
Good.
Or I'm sorry, at 10.
That's a good turn for Sam so far, right?
I mean, can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, and there goes the Elscanta.
Yeah, he's going to mill over that Thought Erasure. He's going to Mortify. This Mortify is going to be able to deal with this Benevolent Marshal, which is a big deal.
Well, I guess the Fairy too, but you can't cast it. But Mortify.
Yeah, he just wants to get rid of this now, make sure that he doesn't fall into another negate.
Benevolent.
But now he's still stuck in these problems where he can't leave up any counter magic to try and protect what Sam's going to follow up with.
I think he misses land drop too, huh?
Yes, he did. This is yet another land drop, unfortunately. That
I think he has a Dauntless Bodyguard, Sam. I can't tell. His fingers are in the way.
Yeah, that's a bodyguard.
Dauntless Bodyguard. When it comes in, he has to protect the creature, right?
Yeah, he can protect that soldier token if he so chooses.
And there it is. Yeah, targeting the token.
So now is Sam going to use this turn to pump up? Oh baby!
Oh, venerated Loxodon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that Sam has enough creatures on board, I could definitely see him just going the plus Ajani route. I was curious if he was going to try and use this turn to like set up more creatures, use it to get creatures back from his yard, but these creatures are getting so big Now he doesn't. Now Moment of Craving
Yeah.
isn't an issue. Cry of the Carnarium is not going to do
Right,
anything.
And that's 2. That's 3. Yeah. Put him down to 7.
Yeah, so it should be 3 damage.
And
And Sam's going to gain 3 life. He's going to be 23.
so Kevin has one more turn before he's dead.
Essentially. Now, yes.
What's his way out?
He needs. So outs are Kaya's Wrath. Maybe land for Teferi, but I don't even think Teferi is going to save him here.
I don't.
He doesn't have land and he doesn't have land or Nova in hand, so the one or the other doesn't save him here. Settle the Wreckage,
Yeah.
but there's not a lot that
Wait.
Kevin's gonna be able to do here at this point.
When does Johnny ultimate? Oh wow, he got rid of his land. Oh okay,
Yeah, so he's gonna be able to flip, and
land.
he's still gonna hit his land drop.
If he hits a settle, that'll be sweet.
Now Cleansing Nova is in play.
Ooh, he still hit a land, which is not good.
So what can he do here? He can play his land. So his hand is Teferi, Cry of the Carnarium.
Can he live for
Land.
one more turn? No, he can't. He has Moment Craving, which
That might be
doesn't really.
a Chemist's Insight in hand.
So he has a Teferi.
Yes,
He has a Moment's Craving, but we
Yes.
don't know the third.
That's not gonna do anything.
That's none of.
that's what it is. It's not Cry, it's Moment. Okay, so he's at Teferi, Moment, and I believe the card in the back that's the most difficult to see is Chemist's Insight.
Yeah, I don't think Kevin gets out of this. To be
No.
honest, this is a.
He doesn't have really any 2-drop removal spells other than Moment of Craving. His option, I guess, is... So let's see. Poncher currently has 4,
Yes.
8,
Yeah,
11 on board.
Yeah,
And that's before another Ajani activation. So, like, Moment doesn't even,
it doesn't do anything. Well, he can gain 2 life.
Well, he'll gain 2 life and go to 9. But that's still 9 power with the -2/-2 on board.
Yeah, that's lethal. I mean, okay, he plays Teferi. What does he bounce a token? Oh wait, yeah. He can play Teferi, bounce a token,
And there's still 8 power on board.
but he has Moment Craving because he can untap 2 lands.
But you can't bounce and untap 2 lands. You have to, you have to
shit!
pick up.
Oh, my bad. You're right. Damn, that's 2 extra, huh? That'd be busted. You're right.
It'd be pretty good. Yep, Kevin just drawing land with the Teferi here, realizing that
Okay,
I think
he's gonna.
he's going to untap his 2 lands here, but this is gonna
I mean, unless he hits a Mortify.
it's gonna take Sam. Like, Sam's now not scared of Settle.
Yeah, I think this is game for Kevin.
Yeah, I think Kevin's best plan there was to bluff Settle.
Mm-hmm.
Just not play anything. Doesn't swing for lethal. You can cast your Chemist's Insight and try and get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, he had nothing else to do, no other line to take. Bluff to settle, like you said, and step do Chemistry Insights.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards.
And then he even had mana to Chemist's Insight plus Moment of Craving
Mm-hmm.
and buy himself a little bit more life for the following turn.
You think Sam is probably like, oh, he probably has Mortify or something. Oh, is he gonna?
Yeah,
pass? Please don't.
potentially.
Sure.
Yeah, potentially bluffing the Mortify here.
I think he just swings wide. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing. Oh,
Kevin's
Sinister
going to double check all of
Sabotage.
his math, make sure that he's actually dead here.
It's Sinister Sabotage.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Those 2 cards look very much the same. Awesome. And Sam is going to take this in a swift 2-0. So I will be right back, and I'm going to go find us another match really quick.
All right, guys, just hold up here, and we'll get you a second match right now. Sam just really taking advantage of both games, and Kevin could not get back. I think Kevin should have just bluff the settle the wreckage there. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, guys. We have a standard championship here at Collector Legion, starting at 1 p.m. if I am not mistaken. Also tonight we are going to have a modern tournament around 5 o'clock tomorrow. Today. Tonight here at Collector Legion, so make sure you guys come on down and play some modern as a little side event here. How's everyone doing today in the chat? Hope you guys are all doing good. Building this on Arena. Yeah. Poncher, fuck the world. Building this on Arena. Azorius aggro. Yeah, no, it's a really good deck. Yeah, looks good. It looks fun pretty much. But like Kyle was saying early that this deck on Arena, you see it a lot. A lot of people play it. As soon as you see that turn 1 Aspirant, and you also see the Haunted Witness, you know you're going to play against them. I built this on Arena already. It's pretty fun. Pretty good. Recommend it. All right. Best deck ever. Well, I don't see you playing it, Wagner, so hurry up and build it, please. Make sure you get ready so you can be part of my team on Sunday when we go to Kingslayer and win. You got that. All right, so I think Kyle already got his second match. We're going to bring him up in a bit. Stay tuned with us.
We're going to get Don and Sal.
Oh, nice. All right. Up next, we have Salvador Cortez versus Don Laughlin. Oh, Don.
So we've got Sal, who has been championing this mono blue deck for a little while now. He's been streaming a lot with it. He's been crushing FNMs with it. Kind of just picked it up because one day they needed an 8th man to fire standard.
Yeah.
Everyone has been testing modern like crazy. And ever since he played very well with it, he has been putting a lot of time and effort in with it. So that's what he's on as he shows off his mountain or his island there. And then we've got Don, and Don is playing Gates.
Yeah, Gates is a fun deck. It's the SoCal Sal, right? So
No. Stop. Okay. Put Salvador Cortez. I don't feel like cringing today.
So you spell it right? Yeah. Salvador. Let's see.
Gamer Heaven, I have not seen any strictly mono red today.
There's a Rakdos deck.
There's a Rakdos deck, a sweet Rakdos mid-range deck playing probably... I love me some Teferi, but I like good blue planeswalkers. I don't need busted blue planeswalkers. Blue's good enough on its own. Right. I do love me some Angrath. Angrath is a great card.
Yeah, Don is on aggro Gates, right?
Yes.
Gates aggro.
Well,
Gates aggro.
Yeah, whatever we want to call it. Definitely the aggressive version and not the Nexus version.
Yes. Mono Blue Temple.
What's up, Wagner? How's it going?
Gang name? Oh my god. All right, here we go. So, who won the first match?
They're in game 3 currently.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be game 3. Pretty much every game that I saw, they were in the middle of they were game 2 or game 3. So this round actually seems to be going through pretty quickly.
That's pretty good.
There's a fair amount of mono white. We know James is also championing it today.
And Don starts with an aggregate, passes turn back to Sal, who plays an island, passes back over.
Did you just say he starts with an aggro gate?
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, dude.
No, you're fine. Don's playing this Plaza Harmony a little early. He's not going to get any of that life gain. No, because you need to have 2 gates in for it. Ooh. I wonder if Don is doing this to... Like, is he leaving up a negate of some sort?
Possibly for the Curious Obsession.
Well, Sal's definitely not jamming Curious Obsession this turn. He's got no creatures in play.
Yeah. Aggro gate. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Now...
I actually think that... Oh, an end step...
okay. So he just wants to jam this Growth Spiral and get these lands in as quickly as possible. I can't fault him there. Were you playing around when Return to Ravnica was standard legal? When did you start playing?
I started playing Origins.
Okay, that's what it was.
There goes Curious Deception. Targeting that. He's going to go in for 3. He's going to draw a card. Don's going to go down to 17.
Now, Curious Obsession really is the card, in my opinion, that makes this mono blue deck work. Because otherwise you're swinging with a bunch of 1/1s. Oh, and the only way that this deck is able to keep up is because you're able to constantly keep your hand full. Mm-hmm. And I've played a lot of this mono blue deck also, and you cannot... It's very hard to function without that card. You still can. You have big beaters like Tempest Djinn.
And there goes the Ram.
Let's see if it resolves. Alright, so it does resolve. Sal's going to be able to tap this down, though, and he's going to get a 5. Big swing for 5 in here, which is really huge.
Unless he gets another Curious Obsession here.
And Sal's got a hand that's
I
packed full of protection.
I think he plays the Storm and then he holds up the Wizard Retort.
I don't think he needs to play the Storm Tamer here.
Well, just because next, he's gonna want a Gates of Blaze. Don's gonna want a Gates of Blaze.
But Gates of Blaze is not going to be stopped by the Storm Tamer.
No, but he has a Wizard's Retort. So
Right.
He could have played the Wizard's Retort.
You can play the Siren.
Siren, and then hold a Wizard's Retort.
I think Sal wants to make sure that if a Gates of Blaze somehow gets through, he still has creatures he can follow up with.
Okay. Like he has counter magic for days. It's a.
Sal does have to figure out how he's going to be able to punch through some of this damage.
It's a 4/4. Yeah.
Yes, it is currently a 4/4. Yeah.
And
Sal knows that this is an unfortunate trade-off that he has to make, but
sorry, I'm not keeping track of life.
it's a very intense game.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, Krace is a big draw here.
But he still gets.
Now
he's
he's still gonna get to draw the card. It's only gonna be one, luckily for Sal.
Yeah.
So Don's gonna go up to 13.
Ooh, Expand Explosion, good card, love it.
That's an interesting one. I'm not used to the expansion explosion in the Skates deck.
I like it.
I mean,
Usually when you play the mirror, I use that just to get advance myself on land against the opponent.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. Where are we at right now? Okay. Yeah, Don is at 10.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Sal, he's only able to swing with the Storm Tamer, and that Ram is going to deal a lot more damage than that Storm Tamer is.
Man, how many in tournament today? How many we got? I think we got like
24.
24 players today.
We have a lot of players getting ready for the
Nice.
LCQ and the RPTQ tomorrow. Just provide a little bit of competition, but 24 is still a good strong turnout for us.
Yeah, it is. And that's 18 damage with that Ram. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 4. No, that's more.
Yes, I count 4 gates, so it should be 6 damage.
Passes over to Sal.
I'm sorry.
Oh, another Merfolk Trickster. He can't finish it though. 1 in the air.
Yeah,
I think he's just gonna hold on to that Merfolk Trickster. Huh?
He's gonna use it on his on Don's turn.
Yeah.
He probably thought about doing this and punching in for 3, but it's better to just tap or just punch in for 1 now, tap it down, and be able to hit for 5 next turn.
Yeah.
Sal's also drawing a lot of lands. He really wants a Tempest Djinn to just close this game out.
Mm-hmm. Swing in.
Yes. So
nice.
Don
Nice.
trying to just go to combat, and
Blades.
that's not quite how it works. Krasis followed by another Wizard's Retort. He's still going to get to gain 1 more life and draw a card.
Nice. Did he draw?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Sal running low on cards here.
Mm-hmm. That's 5. Drop him down to...
I did not get a chance to see what Sal drew. Oh. It looks like Spell Snare, but that's not legal in the format, so I know it's not that card.
How come Don did not switch his life? Oh, man.
It's fine.
Oh, because he's going to gain it.
Oh, that's an Essence Capture, I believe.
Essence Capture is really good.
Yeah, because that Arcway Angel would have basically sealed the deal for Don here.
Yeah.
Oh, Don also has been getting life from these Plaza Harmonies.
Yeah, but he hasn't been keeping track of his life. Thank you, Sal. Thank you.
All right, so Don is at 5.
Okay, cool. Is Sal at 9? Yeah, Sal is at 9.
Yes. Sal just took another hit for 6 from that.
Oh, shit. Sorry. You want? I think what would seal the deal possibly is if... Because Sal can't even block.
Correct. So, well, he can, but there's going to be trample damage that goes through. So what Sal's deciding to do here is he's going to chip away at 3, and then next turn, that should be lethal.
Actually, he can just swing in and then... oh, no, never mind. Because he has the counter, but his opponent doesn't know.
Sal also getting a little lucky that Don's continuing to not play more gates.
Yeah.
And making this Ram bigger.
Doesn't he have a gate
bigger
in
threat.
hand? I think he has a gate in hand. I guess because he's been playing a lot of lies, he just forgot if he played a gate.
I think he just put the untapped land here just to max value this expansion explosion.
What are you... Okay. Oof. Oh, chart a course. Swing. On the hand swing.
Island,
Oh,
island.
Man.
That's a lot of islands. Oh, there's a Jin.
Jin's pretty good. And he actually could block with the Jin too.
If he wants to trade it off, sure, but it's gonna be pretty hard for Don to close this game. Is Don still only on 2 gates?
Yeah, oh, he's at 3. He's at 1.
I'm surprised Sal made that attack there. Don's clearly showed that. Well, not clearly, but it seems like Don's not played any gates. I guess might as well get him to
Spiral.
1, make sure everything works. There's Growth Spiral.
Guild Summit? Is that Guild Summit?
That might be a Guild Summit. I just don't think Guild Summit's going to be enough to do
No.
anything here.
Yeah, he just blocks here with the...
Well, the Ram's not even lethal.
No, I know. It's 1, 2...
It's a 5/5 currently, I believe.
3, 4, yeah. Okay. Oh, he's counting how many gates he has so you can drop the artifact one. Yeah.
That looks like a concession from Don. Sal pointed himself to let us know, thankfully, that he got that game.
Oh, he has Defending Clarion.
Oh,
The
Deafening
next
Clarion.
card.
Yeah, Deafening Clarion's not quite going to deal with that Jin.
So wait, he could have... Yeah, you're right. Well, if he could have played Guild Summit, play a land, draw into it, swing. If
So
he blocked,
was Don
and
not
Defending
able to
Clarion.
cast that Deafening Clarion? Oh,
No,
well,
we're good.
oh, we're good. Was Don not able to cast that Deafening Clarion because he could have put?
No, he just drew. He just drew into it. He
was like flipping the top of
that's
his
what I'm
life.
saying.
Okay,
He would've
got
played
it.
the Guild Summit.
Yes.
Play a land, draw into it, and possibly.
Yeah, so from there, if he had cast that Deafening Clarion, he would have been able to put the Jin to only having 1 toughness,
Mhm.
and then given his creature lifelink, trampled a bunch over, and he might have lost one of his Rams, but that probably would have put him
Back.
firmly in the driver's seat there.
And then Sal all I had was lands, so I think he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Been able
So-
to come back.
We're gonna go see if we can find you guys one more game 3, but I think this round is close to over.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go make sure we got the next match set up. And Johnny,
Yeah.
what's your plan?
I'm gonna stay here.
Gonna talk about some stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll talk
I like
about
it.
my life
All
right
right,
now.
guys. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a
All
bit.
So yesterday, guys. Yeah, so that's gonna seal it for Sal, who is now 1-0, and Don's gonna drop down to 0. Oh, sorry, Salvador's X1. You know, sorry, just gotta. I mean X. He's just I don't know what the hell he is. He's something. All right. Anyways, we'll be back right now in a bit. All right, guys. So currently there's 8 minutes left on in round number one. Right now we are waiting for a match between Ami versus Seahawk, who are both playing Reclamation turns. So they might just end up going to time. So just stay with us, guys, and we're gonna continue to round number two in a couple of minutes. Thank you. All right, what is up, everybody? How you guys doing? We're back.
We're
Go
back.
ahead, Kyle.
We apologize for the little bit longer delay. Everybody decided to go fast except for, of course, the Nexus mirror.
Yeah.
That one took a while. That one went right down to turn 5.
Well, I'm not sure if I spelled Martinez's name right, but
You should know how to spell Martinez.
what? Just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean anything.
I mean, I wasn't gonna bring race into this, but
All right, so what is Martinez on? He's on Sultai.
yeah, Martinez is on Sultai midrange.
That's how you spell it, right?
Yes, without the capitalize U. Yes, Martinez is playing Sultai midrange, and we've got Seahawk on Bant Nexus now.
Ooh, he did win, right?
Yes, unfortunately, Seahawk will be starting down a game. They will not be boarded.
Womp, womp, womp.
But it
sucks.
appears that there was an unfortunate deck list error.
Really?
Which, yes, that was my explanation. So that happens. Sometimes you're just filling out. Maybe you showed up and you gotta just fill out the deck list really quick, and you just miss a card, and So unfortunately, Seahawk's paying for it in round 2.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Seahawk's gonna start down a game.
All right, do we have the deck list here? Or
No,
we don't. Okay.
I can go grab those though.
Yeah,
I can
go
also.
ahead.
I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna figure out what the error was. So
All
we can
right,
make
go.
sure information's correct.
All right, Seahawk always trying to get a edge. I'm sorry if I read that really, really slow, but yeah, sucks to be him right now. Oh well. All right. So, Seahawk and Jonathan getting ready right now. So I hope everyone's still with us here. Hopefully you guys like the music too. If you guys don't like the music, sorry about that. Sorry, dude. All right.
Live making those awkward noises.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
All right, we got deck list here. Oh, you're hungry.
I got the backup matchups. Too.
Oh, we got backup. What do we have on backup?
Backup, we've got Becky and Brett Mitzner.
Oh, when was this a Star City? All right.
Yeah, you print out your deck list where you find them, I guess.
So
All right.
Seahawk is on Bant turns, right?
Yeah, Bant Nexus.
Playing Absorb, Chemistry Insight, Dawn of Hope, Growth Spiral, Next Fate, Revitalize, Root Snare, Search for Wisconsin, Settle the Records to Fairy, and Wilderness Reclamation Sage. Oh, yes, Cleansing. Oh, that's sideboard. All right, cool. What about
So Martinez is playing your standard Sultai list. Your Minor Wilds, your Wild Growth Walkers. Basically, black-green mid-range deck of old, but now you get the big bomb. Probably one of the best cards, I would say, to come out of this new set in Hydroid Crisis. Almost every deck is trying to win. Like, that is the one card that both of these decks share.
Yeah.
And being able to do that adds in your Thief of Sanities and your Negates post-board.
Yeah. How do you make this bigger? Sorry.
Oh.
This one right here?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Sorry.
That's so you can transition and get slides ready, Johnny.
Oh. I just throw it in there. Let's do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
All right. So
Right.
Seahawk is starting with a game lost, like you said.
Yes, and
it's a turn one tempo
but
game.
he does get to choose whether he plays or draws, and it looks like he's going to be on the play with a mold of 6.
And Martinez, Martinez has a duress.
Does he have... He might have only had Woodland Cemetery as his black source, and...
No.
is he black sourceless currently?
I think so. And there's a revitalizing to gain what? 2 life? 4 life?
3 life.
3 lives.
Right in the middle.
Not even.
You said 2 life and then 4 life. 3 life is right in the middle.
Is it? No. I'm kidding.
Come on, Johnny. Work with me here.
Sorry, it's round 2.
Did he spell it Nexus of Fate? Oh my god, how'd you know, Wagner? No, I'm just kidding.
That why he got game loss? All right, Nexus of Fate.
So
That's funny. F8.
The interesting kind of tech that these Bant Nexus decks have evolved into that I really, really think has helped push that deck over the top is actually them using Frilled Mystic out of
yeah.
the sideboard as like another clock.
Counter. Beater.
And it is a non-negatable counter spell. So like if you get into a counter war,
Oh, yeah.
they can't negate back trying to protect their spell.
Because it's a creature.
Correct.
Nice. And there goes...
And there's a lot of negates and spell pierces going around right now.
Yeah.
And having a counter spell that can get around your opponent's counter spells seems very powerful.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And there's another Temple Guardian Wagner. Sorry, Seahawk's going to go ahead and pass. Martinez draws a card. And he is... So here thinking what he's going to do next. Is that a fine finality? That is a fine finality.
But it doesn't look like that's going to be doing much right now.
He's beating. He's going for the beats.
Looks like that's a fog. I don't remember what the standard fog is called. Root Snare. Thank you.
Hey, I got a card right today.
I'm so proud of you right now. It's not even funny.
There goes the...
All right. Martinez is going to shock down to 21. And for 5 mana, I'm spelling a Vivian. Yep, that's a Vivian Reed.
Ooh, Vivian Reed, so good.
Vivian Reed's also going to be very helpful because Seahawk is sort of relying on Wilderness Reclamation, especially on this mulligan and like
Jadelight Ranger. It's a really good card.
Giving you a lot of mana.
And so
we're gonna see a Breeding Pool tapped.
Yeah.
And there's a potential Teferi coming down.
Okay, he plays Teferi. Does he pop up or no?
No, he's gonna hold up. He's got Settle Wreckage in hand, and he might just be trying to clear this board to make sure that when that Teferi comes down, it can be as uncontested as possible.
So does Martinez just swing now?
I would assume so.
Or should he gain some life?
You almost always just jam the
Jade Light?
The Jade Light first. Yeah. Although he might plus first to see if there's something better that he can go grab. Looks like he's going to grab a land here. Oh, nope, there's another Jade Light sneaking back there.
Yeah.
Man, is that good?
I don't know, because he has Settle. I think he's...
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to gain a lot of life to pad his life total, but against these turns decks, it just doesn't end up mattering.
Yeah. Oh, Wild Growth Walker. Should he have kept that on top?
You can make the argument to keep it on top to guarantee that you hit the second one, but I don't think Martinez is winning this game with Wild Growth Walkers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he could be a good beater, and we're going to see the Settle now. Which, yeah, here it comes.
Sorry, we don't have the cool animations like Arena does.
God, yeah,
I hate those.
What, you really?
Yeah.
Why? It makes you.
We can instead of just like disappearing in between rounds, I can spend a whole break talking about why I don't like Arena.
Okay. All right, we'll do it right now.
Right now?
I mean, we'll do
just
that.
like over the game.
Over the game, yeah. Just stop. Put examples of it. All right, so we saw the Settle. Good thing the good thing about Settle the Wreckage for Martinez is that he gets to thin out his deck, basic lands. Bad news is that
he's got no creatures.
I
mean, he's got a Jade Light, but now Seahawks gonna be able to play land. He's gonna be able to play it to Teferi and leave up another Settle the Wreckage just in case.
So if you're in Seahawks' place right now, do you play Teferi, bounce Vivian, or Teferi draw?
So Vivian's not quite doing anything yet. You probably want to have Teferi plus some sort of protection spell. It looks like also there's a Nexus of Fate in Seahawk's hand. So Seahawk might just end of Martinez's turn, cast Nexus, and then start taking multiple turns. Or attempting to at least. Because he's gonna be able to cast Nexus, untap, take his extra turn first, play Teferi, draw a card, untap, maybe play something else, and then take his normal turn, and then we might see him combo off from there.
Trying to think here. How do you spell Vivian? Never mind.
I-A-N.
Yeah.
I-E-N?
Yeah. I want to see her...
her ultimate?
Ultimate.
Yeah, creatures you control get +2/+2, have Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible.
Oh, nice.
Is that good?
No.
I mean, it doesn't do anything in Settle the Wreckage.
No, it doesn't do it. Nah, against this.
It's actually pretty. I actually think it's probably not terrible, but
it's not that bad unless you were playing as like a.
Now, does Seahawk have like? Is it gonna affect like? I don't know if Seahawk's playing Cleansing Nova on top of it. Doesn't look like Seahawk's got any Cleansing Novas.
And this is a card that Seahawk's playing. That's potentially
Basically the whole reason why the deck works.
yeah, Nexus of Fate.
Your plan is to your main plan is to ferry with just plussing and then essentially exiling their whole board.
Or you just beat in with Hydra Craces like he did his last game and
yes.
get him super big and swing in.
Now the Hydra Craces, there is only
12.
one in the deck, and
one?
there's only one main board, and it looks like there's only one completely.
Yeah. Yep. Someone's knocking on the door.
Now it's pretty easy for him to eventually find it, but
Sorry.
Oh!
I just came in. Meeting, but if you guys need help with anything, let me know.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
that
That was Rafid, who's our floor
What?
runner. Yeah.
where did that Teferi go?
Oh, it probably got.
Oh, it got Roster Contempt. There it is.
Oh, it's exiled. Gotcha. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, there he goes. Hey, he ultimate.
He's gonna ultimate.
He's gonna beat. He said he's. So that
That Jade Light's currently at 5-4.
5-4 with Vigilance, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And Seahawks down to 9. And
Oh, and the follow up Vivian's huge here.
Seahawk is not at 20. I mean, Martinez is not at 21. He's actually at 27. He's in a plus.
I count 29, but
Oh, 29? Sorry. I mean, that's just me on statistics again. All right. So. Oh, wait.
yeah, Seahawk's pretty behind her. Seahawk didn't get any of his Wilderness Reclamations, and he hasn't gotten any of his like engines to stick. No search for his Kanta. His Teferi got him to draw like one card. It looked like.
I have a question. Should Seahawk pop that search of Orkaza?
Arch of Araska?
No. This one.
That's Arch of Araska.
Arch of Araska.
Yes.
Yes, sorry. I don't know why I said search for Araska. Search. How do you say it? Oh, how do you say it?
Arch
Arch
of
of
Araska.
Araska.
There we go. Proud of you. Hooked on Phonics, kids.
Hooked on-
It works.
Hooked on Buzz, work for me.
God, do you remember those commercials?
No.
No?
There was a comedian named Brian Regan.
Oh, I know that one too.
So that's like, they got hooked on Buzz.
All right, so yeah, Seahawk's having a lot of trouble just getting any of these Teferis to stick.
Yeah.
He's got the City's Blessing though. He's gonna be able to start drawing cards with his Arch.
What I was thinking is he should have Assassin's Trophies Arch of Orzak.
Araska.
Araska, sorry. Just take him off with like drawing power, you know?
Well, he did take him off of drawing power by getting rid of Teferi too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like one costs 0 mana every turn after he plays Teferi. One costs 6 every time.
Ooh, and
so,
there goes your boy Settle the Wreckage, Seahawk. Playing that Settle Wreckage.
yeah, I mean he has to do this here. He's at 9. And that is one of the cards that will get around. Seahawk does have one more settle, but that is one of the cards that's going to get around the indestructibility that Vivian Reed is given.
So does he? So does Jonathan bring in negates for like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Negates, duresses, disdainful stroke, but we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But it looks like with Seahawk already being down a game, and Martinez is much more in the driver's seat here than Seahawk is.
That's what I was seeing right now too.
There's only so many settles, and Seahawk has already burned through 2 of them. And without any sort of real card draw engine other than Arch, which is going to cost him 6 mana a turn, it's going to be pretty hard for him to start chaining these Nexuses and making them do something.
Yeah. Who was he? 2, 4, 6, 8.
I smell a Crisis coming for 2.
Who do we
Or
appreciate?
For 6, I'm sorry.
For 6. The Crisis.
I wonder what he's leaving this 2 mana up for. Is he just trying to present negate?
Oh, no, he's going all out.
There it is.
There it is.
So yeah. So that's a Crisis for 8, so he's going to get to draw 4 in game for life.
8. For 6, right?
No, he tapped 8 mana for it. Or 10 mana for it, which should be for 8.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, there you go. You should be a hooked on phonics teacher, you know that? You'd be good at it.
We need to get you hooked on mathematics next.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
So yeah, this Crisis for 8, so he's going to get to draw 4 and gain 4 life.
Nice.
The gain 4 life is nowhere near as important as the drawing 4 cards.
I think drawing
but this is
4
just going to bury Seahawk here. Seahawk's best outs are his own Krasis to fight back.
Oh, yeah, he has revitalize in hand too. So
He's revitalize, or I saw Root Snare. Did you see revitalize also?
he only has one card in hand.
He might have two. Seahawk does a very good job of stacking his cards neatly.
Like I said, stacking his cards. All right, he passes. What does he draw here? Let's see. Another land. Nice. He does. Oh, it's Root Snare. Sorry.
Yes.
You're right.
He's going to prevent that 10 damage.
Nice. Plus.
This Vivian Reed is doing a very good job of just taking... Like, the back-to-back Vivian Reeds are obviously doing a very good job of just taking...
Now I can see why they run 3.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. I was like,
you don't get to see him ultimate too often.
Yeah, I noticed that. Usually, MTG.
You usually just don't need to, right?
Yeah. But
you eventually have to like burn it to kill something, whether it's a Lyra or it's an opponent's Krasis, or a Wilderness Reclamation or a Search for Escanta. Like, there's so many things that card can hit on its down tick. It's kind of unfair.
Hydrofox, he can't what?
I don't understand.
I don't know.
I missed it.
Me too. All right, let's see. Now it's are we still on Seahawk stream? Yeah. Oh, swing.
There's that third settle, but now Seahawk doesn't really have a way to deal with any creatures.
Yeah. And then he's out of drawing power, right?
He's still got the Arch on board.
Yeah. But I mean, you're literally tapping 5 for that, right? 5 and 6.
Well, 5 plus
5
itself.
Plus itself,
so it's you're essentially tapping 6 for
you're
it.
just tapping out the, and if you don't have like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. What's he gonna get? Oh, gain more life. Let's do this. I wasn't even paying attention to his life. That's 12, 13.
Martinez is going to hit 2 lands, and he's still going to end up with a 4/3 Jade Light Ranger, just because of that Vivian ultimate.
So he's at 33? If I'm correct. Yeah? Okay. So what's his other removal right now for Seahawk? Just
I think it's just those 3 settles in the main deck.
Oh man. Ooh, Growth Spiral. But I mean, I don't know what that really does right now. I mean, makes him draw a card, yeah. Ooh. Okay, plays the forest. What's happening here?
What can Seahawk do here? He's gonna draw a card with Arch. I think he was drawing the card hoping to find.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
The Wilderness Reclamation,
yeah.
But that's gonna be it. So, and the Nexus was on top.
Yeah, that sucks. But that's gonna do it, right?
Very well played by Martinez there.
Yeah.
I mean, having the door open to ultimate that Vivian's pretty strong.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go get that backup match set up. See how close they are in the next game. I'll be back in 2 seconds, you guys.
Look at Hooked on Phonics videos. Go ahead. All right. Next is a Fate coming in clutch again. On our backup match, we have. Let me get that ready real quick. We have Brent M versus Rebecca Bell. Rebecca Bell, who is on 300 Krasis, Carnage Time, Vivian Reed. Oh, Sultai mid range. And we have a Drake's. All right, it's actually going to be pretty good. Drake's versus Sultai mid range. We'll see how this one goes. Yeah, Hydro. I think that the bad thing was that he started with the game loss, so Martinez just took advantage of that and just went through. Yeah, Drake's. Yeah, we're about to get Drake's right now in a bit. So give me a quick second to set everything up, and yeah, we'll start. Don't forget, guys, to join us tomorrow for our Standard Champions tournament tomorrow. The winner will get the Champions playmat and will be crowned champion, right? All starts at 1 p.m. if I'm correct. So looking over Rebecca Bell's list. She's running 3 Hydroid Crisis, 1 Carnage Tyrant, 3 Vivian Reed, 4 Jade Light, 2 Ravenous Chupacabra, 4 Merfolk Branch Walkers, 4 Wild Growth Walkers, 3 Cast Downs, 3 Voracious Contempt, 4 Land War Elves, 3 Fine Finality, 4 Forest, 1 Swamp, 2 Memorial Folly, 4 Breeding Pool, 4 Overgrown, 4 Woodland Cemeteries, 3 Watery Graves, 3 Hintling Arbiter, and 1 Drawn Catacomb. And over at Mr. Brent, he's running 4 Terramanders, 4 Crackling Drake, 3 Enigma Drakes, 1 Niv Mizzet, and 1 Raw Izzet, the Planeswalker, 4 Up, 4 Shock, Discovery, Disperse, Lava Coil, Maximize Velocity, 1 Maximize Velocity, 4 Turtle Course, 2 Spell Pierce, 2 Dive Down, and 1 Beacon Bolts. So that match, I think we're pretty much going to... We're going to go ahead and probably get their Game 2 or Game 3. Kyle's out there right now just trying to see where they're at right now. We will continue this right now, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to keep this on the camera right now.
Went quickly.
All right. Unfortunately,
So I got us another one. We're gonna have a Gates mirror.
Fortunately,
We're good.
unfortunately, Becky's match already ended. Who won?
I didn't even ask. I was too busy trying to find another match for us as
Oh
quickly
man!
as
All
possible.
right. So we're not going to see Drake's on.
Is
Oh,
Becky?
cool.
I don't think Becky's playing with Drake. She's
No,
playing Sultai.
her opponent was on Drake's.
Oh,
So it was.
well, that's a bummer.
So I don't know. I think
So instead of bringing us a sweet matchup,
we brought you guys a long
we brought you guys the nice Gates mirror.
interactive match.
It's a
Non-interactive. match.
it's something.
All right.
The old Gates mirror.
Don.
I was trying to get us an Esper control mirror because I would love to watch that. That's my kind of match, right? That is my kind of magic.
Cool guy right here on the right.
So we have Don on the left, and on the right we have Daniel Figueroa.
All right. I'm going to call him Dan.
Dan the man
Dan the man.
with the master plan.
Dan.
Spits hot fire.
Dan F. Oops. What the hell am I doing? Find what? My life.
My soul.
Control S. There you go. Dan. I put... Oh, Don versus Dan. Oh, man. All right. Aggro? Is it aggro? Gates aggro?
Hydrofox, did you explain to him how Seahawk got a game loss?
No, because you never explained it to me.
I told you, he had a deck list error.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, so deck list error, solar game losses, and that is how Seahawk ended up getting a game loss.
What do you spell wrong? Or
I don't think it was a spelling thing. I think it might have been a numbers thing. It looks like Seahawk might have printed off a pre-built deck list and probably made some last-minute changes but forgot to change them on the deck list.
Oh.
I haven't talked to him yet to figure out what the error was.
Gotcha.
I will make sure to do that and
is
report
this
back.
1-1?
Well, let's not focus on those bad things. Sometimes that happens. We all
Yeah.
make mistakes, and they are 1-1. Yes.
Nice. So who wins here? Well, for sure,
Probably
we know
who.
the Gates deck wins.
I'm gonna assume. I have not watched enough of the mirror. I'm gonna guess the person who lands a ram early and is able to prevent his opponent from landing a ram.
So the way in these mirror matches, I played them because I built this deck on MTG Arena.
Sure.
I like using expansion explosion, just to copy their ramping.
Oh yeah.
So that
I
way
can see that.
So you can always be 2 lands ahead of your opponent. So that way, if they do drop your ram, your ram's gonna be bigger.
Right.
And then if you Gates Ablaze, theirs is potentially die, not yours.
Now I'm assuming though in these matchups you're boarding out the Gates Ablaze.
Yeah.
Like
Would you?
I would, because now the cool part about Gates Ablaze, right, is your Ram will always survive your Gates Ablaze, and you have the chance for your opponent's Ram to die to your Gates Ablaze if you put more gates in. But I just don't think that's worth it.
Well, Dan has a Gates Ablaze in hand right now, so I don't know if is that a Gates Ablaze? Looks like it. Ooh, see, and there it goes. The
It does look like a Gates Ablaze. So again, I haven't played the matchup enough. You might be right. You might want the Gates Ablaze
just
in case, but that seems bad to me.
I can.
The only other part where like Gates Ablaze, like this is a cute interaction because the Ram does get trample, and like you might be able to get lethal by Gates Ablazing with your opponent's Ram on board, and then because of how trample is worded, you only have to assign lethal damage, and the rest can go over. So like, say their Ram's a 9/9, and you can Gates Ablaze for 7. You only have to deal your Ram only has to deal 2 points of damage, and then the rest tramples over.
So here's my other thing too. I want to know if they're still running the Gates Ablaze and the Lava Coils, because those actually kind of work with.
I do not see Lava Coils in Dan's list, and I did not see them in Don's list.
Really?
Earlier, which is surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, because this is right.
The other way that you break this mirror is this mass manipulation card.
Yes, I like.
Which lets you just start stealing your opponent's Rams and stuff.
And then that card really works for both decks because both of them play Gates. So
Right.
Therefore, your
Right.
Ram is going to be really huge. And that's the Plaza Harmonies, and they gain 3 lives and go up to 23. Dan the man. Is he the man, though?
We're gonna find out.
We're going to see him.
This is the battle for the
And
title,
we're
the
gonna see
gate title.
Ooh,
All right, we're gonna see a Guild Summit, and he's gonna draw an extra
and that's
card
really
off of
good,
it.
too.
Yes,
Because now...
card advantage is a huge thing. Don also being on a mulligan, I believe. I think he went down to 6.
Oh,
This
yeah.
Guild Summit's gonna make it even
And
better.
there's a Plaza Harmony. And now he could play his Plaza Harmony and gain a 3, right? Yeah.
Correct. Don is also gonna go 23 here.
Mm-hmm.
Don has a lot more lands in play, and
And there's
this
a-
Ram is pretty
Oh,
big. Double Ram's huge.
Yeah.
So Plaza is not a gate, if I remember correctly. So it looks like Don has 1, 2, 3, 4 gates in place. Both those Rams are 6/6s currently. That is a hefty amount of damage.
So if he has a Growth Spiral, he can play his land. Oh, he does have a Growth Spiral. He does have the Gates Ablaze. So
But he does not have a way to cast Growth Spiral plus Gates Ablaze this turn that
Yeah,
will
he
be able
does.
to kill those Rams. He only has 2 lands untapped here.
But these lands tap for color. Wait, who are you talking about?
Dan.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought the Growth Spiral was a land. My bad. Let's see.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank
I was about to say we gotta teach him proper tapping
Yeah.
etiquette apparently.
Yeah, because it was the other way. He has no other. Oh yeah, he has only 2. That's it. Hey,
Dan in the tank on this turn. He's just gonna pass.
What I saw was he has 3 Nezal primal types.
Yeah, 3 seems like a lot to me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan of 1. Maybe he just wants to really make sure he sees it against these control decks.
Yeah.
I believe I only saw 2 control decks in the room today.
Really?
Carlos playing control,
Oh, okay.
and then Kevin, the guy that we saw in round 1,
Yeah.
also is playing control.
Esper kind of control though. Remember.
Esper kind of control, right?
kind- yeah.
Carlo playing a much more traditional list.
Mhm.
It's pretty diverse out there though.
It is.
There's like 3 Nexus decks.
3 agros. Oh, there's a lot of aggro. We have one Rakdos
So there's
deck.
I think there's a Rakdos aggro and a Rakdos midrange.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 mono red decks. There's
Oh, there's mono red?
yeah, there was a mono red mirror that I almost put on,
Oh.
but I was like, nobody wants to watch a mono red
I wanted
mirror.
to watch that.
Oh, okay. So you get to watch the mono red mirror, but I don't get to watch my Esper control mirror.
Fine.
Is that how it's gonna work today?
I mean,
I drew more risk factors. I win.
well, that's even if they run risk factor now. Now with the new
Light up the stage.
light
Oh,
up
I play
stage.
both.
And really?
Yeah, yeah. You just want to draw all the cards.
Oh yeah.
You want me to play a red deck where I don't draw cards? Come on now.
You're right. You're right. You like experimental frenzy into my
I play 1 in the red deck that I've been playing. No runaways. You just play Lavamancers, Pyromancers.
I like
And I play the 4 fields main, the electrostatic
sometimes
fields.
Runaways just become big boys.
Oh, that's true. I just play the electrostatic fields main, and then like you get like it's pretty easy to turn your lightning bolts into lava axes.
Oh, look, mass manipulation. That's pretty good.
All right, so we see the Ram.
Wait, oh no, that's not mass manipulation. It's fucking Guild Summit.
Yeah. That's been there for a minute, Johnny.
Yeah.
Gamer Haven, don't worry. We're gonna put some. Yes, I play the Firebrand also.
Firebrand, yeah.
Gamer Haven, don't worry. We're gonna get some of them. We'll probably get Mono Red up on the next round. I didn't realize we had any in the room until it was the mirror. I was gonna put some Mono Red up. It's always a good intro, like deck, so that we know we're always gonna have time for a backup match. Usually,
Yeah, and he has the Gates of Blaze. I think Don's gonna go ahead and just do the Gates of Blaze now.
Don also has the Gates of Blaze. Oh,
Yeah.
Dan or Don has the Gates of Blaze.
Both. This is funny.
So whose Gates of Blaze is bigger is the question. Or which one's dealing more damage?
No, what are you doing?
The double block. Okay. This
Uh,
means that Don's probably going to get a creature left over, and Dan, I think, is
See?
going to lose his.
if you have expansion here, you just win.
All right, we need a gate count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how we have like a poison counter? We need a
Yes.
gate counter for standard.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I like that. It's a good idea, man. Let's see what Don does.
He's just going to cast a Crisis here for 6.
Oh!
2 seconds, guys.
There you go. We're back.
Technical difficulty. And we're back. Alright, so Don's going to get to gain 6 life here and draw 6 cards. Meanwhile, Dan's at 1.
Oh, he has a Plaza Harmony. He's cool. He's gonna go up to 4.
Yeah, that's totally going to stop 6 damage in the air plus a whatever trampler Don's got at this point.
All right. The only way he can win is if he 2 Gates of Blazes. 2 Gates of Blazes. All right, goes up to 4.
Gamer Heaven, the link to which deck are you asking for? If you're talking about my mono red list, I will find you on Twitch later, and I can send you my list. I can also grab those mono red lists and see
Mass
what they're doing.
manipulation, my boy.
All right, that's a swing right there. That's a huge swing in this game.
But you know what Don has?
Gates Blaze.
Gates of Blaze, my boy.
But is his Gates of Blaze going to deal enough damage to kill all these Rams and that Krasis? That Krasis, I'm pretty sure, is dead.
yeah.
Can't kill the Rams on top of it.
I mean, he has to play a bunch of okay, yeah, Growth Spiral is pretty good. Ooh, Guild Summit. But yeah, play the Guild Summit so you can draw cards. Play your land. Draw your card. Play your other land. Gates of Blaze. Let's see, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I believe that's enough to kill the Rams on his side. I think Dan only has 5. So those Rams are 7/7. So this Gates of Blaze is going to wipe the board here.
And now we have a
And now we have a Guild Summit mirror war going on here.
yeah.
And here's where things get grindy.
Yeah, this is gonna be a grindy.
Alright, so we see a Plaza Harmony, a Circuitous Root.
This where Secure the Waste would have been good. No.
Secure the Waste.
There he goes.
Yeah, because we need that card back.
Right. Oh, another what is that? Is that another Gilded Summit? I mean,
Come on, man. We just figured out how to tap our lands.
I know. What's he doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
Gamer Haven, I will find you later on, and I will make sure to shoot you that list.
Just Twitter him, right? At
Twitter,
yeah.
Twitch.
Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
The problem is my list is at home on my arena, so I'll have to just like forward it to him later.
Yeah.
I will get that to you. Don't you worry though.
All right, let's see. What's he doing? One Growth Spiral. Oh man, this guy's kind of getting me a little dizzy with his tap lands, and then his graveyard's all the way where his lands are at.
All right.
Oh, okay. So Dan is drawing 2 cards now.
Yeah, 2 cards per gate is huge.
Yeah. You know what Don can do? He can drop that to thin out his deck. Drop the one that gives you
That counting makes. Oh, there's a Colossus for free.
Yeah. And yeah,
4
you
mana.
should have played that first.
Why? I actually wouldn't even cast it now.
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna get the draw cards.
Yeah.
I was thinking you want to save your gates for as much as possible in case your Colossus dies.
Yeah. 1 and 2. Yeah, I know how you feel about that.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you, Wagner.
Same. That's why I keep looking. I'm like,
I keep thinking they're in play.
yeah, I'm like, is that in play or not? It's okay though. I'm not gonna get mad and go out there and scream at him.
I will.
Okay, go for it.
Rar.
She's going there, rar. What?
Yeah.
What
No
did
context.
he draw?
Just rar. Another securities route.
See, I wouldn't have played this now.
So you would have played the first one, just not the second one.
Not the second one.
Gotta make sure you get that Colossus back somehow. And Guild Summit with Colossus is sweet because you play the land and you stack the triggers and then you just get to draw it and you get to play it again.
Yeah, but you can't do that on Arena.
Really? Oh, I think if you go full control, you can.
Or full control.
Yeah, if you press control, you gain full control, and I think you can stack the abilities.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
You should, and then let me know how it goes, so that when I eventually build this deck. See, this will never be the Gates deck to me. You didn't play during RTR Standard, where you actually like won with your Gates.
Why they became
Maze's
healers
End.
or what? Huh?
No, you played Maze's End.
What does that do?
So Maze's End said you may tap 3 and tap it, return it to your hand, and then search your deck for a gate and put it into the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you control 10 or more gates with different names, you win the game.
That sounds like a good gate.
So you played Turbo Fog
Oh.
and like got to the point where you were just playing extra lands. Kind of like if that deck had Growth Spiral, we had like a 5-mana Growth Spiral.
Yeah.
But if we had just Growth Spiral, that deck would have been absurd.
Nice. And then we
good times.
see Dan playing a Nezal Primal Tide.
Okay.
How can you get rid of this card?
They have an empty hand and you have a Wrath effect.
Yeah.
Teferi helps with that.
Oh, dude, there goes Expand Explosion. You win. Come on, Don.
Well, and you can just swing and make him block with the Nuzzle.
I think he's just gonna do it. There. Oh.
Okay. He's gonna Mass Manipulation. He's gonna draw a card. Does he have the negate for it? Looks like there's a negate in hand. I think Don's trying to get him to burn his counter magic so that this Expansion Explosion.
Nice.
This Expansion Explosion is not currently lethal.
It's not. I think he just noticed that. No, he has 3 other lines on the left.
Oh. Yeah, but Dan is now at 7. Not at 4.
That is my fault.
This expansion only can deal 5.
Yeah.
Unless Don has not played a land. It looks like Don has not played a land yet this turn.
So now he's gonna go up to.
So he can put Dan back to 1. Is that a Star of Extinction?
Looks. Yeah, they have that sideboard. Well, where's Don's list?
Up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like a Star Extinction. Star of Extinction. Should you just play it or no? Oh wait, who's turn?
Oh, so he's blinking the Nuzzle. What could he? Why would he have wanted to blink? What?
Mm-hmm.
I must have missed something there. Oh, he must have blocked and then blinked. That's what it was.
There should be a class where they teach you how to tap mana.
I will gladly teach that class.
And how to like properly put your graveyard where your graveyard's at, your deck where your deck, and your lands where your lands at.
So Dan is doing a good job of recovering here. This Expansion Explosion, if that is what is in Don's hand, is becoming worse and worse as a finisher here.
Yeah. Dan's up at 10. There's the Gates Ablaze, which really doesn't. I think this is who do you think decks out?
Do you think this is coming down to deck? I think Dan's actually doing a very good job here of just regaining control.
He should do Expand Explosion. Yep. He's okay. He should have copied it.
He can't copy it. You can only copy things with CMC4 or less.
I'm gonna
Otherwise, you could copy your own Expansion Explosion if you've got 2 in hand. That's purposely why they built that card that way.
Hold on.
Go ahead. You can look. You want to put money on it before you finish?
No.
Are you sure?
It's against my religion, please.
Sure.
Copy target instant
All right.
sorcery spell with converted.
Dan is going to choose here to block the Colossus with the Hydra.
Oh, you're right. My bad. You know, I was. Yeah. My bad. My bad.
No, it's all good. We come to the stream to learn things, Johnny.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm always here?
Gotta learn somehow.
Yeah. Let's see. So where are we at now?
So Don did last turn swing with his gate or with his Colossus. And Dan chose to block with his Krasis, which is a little interesting to me. Oh, that's...
jeez.
Yeah, so this is just going to continue to drag on.
Yeah.
So Don is gaining all the life. What is it, 3 life per gate, correct?
2.
It's 2, okay.
2 life per gate. That's 2. Yeah, I like how Don doesn't even fix his life.
1, 2,
He's been
3,
playing this
4,
game for
5,
so long.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Don just gained 22 life at least.
So he's at what, 46?
7.
Sorry.
I hope.
Oh man.
I mean,
Your
I wonder if Don's actually just kind of okay with this and is on the like let's deck him out plan.
Yeah, I think at that point he's on the let's deck him out. There you go.
Having a flyer so that like Nezhal can't get around that.
Are we gonna see 4 guild summits?
See that this is what it comes out like. That other Nezhal is not quite a dead card. He can always pitch it to protect his Nezhal, but
it's
not doing anything else now.
I kind of agree with you. He's kind of like dead.
It's kind of always been
Yeah.
it's been a great one of in these sort of grindy control matchups. But
I don't like the whole 3 of them.
yeah,
I
3,
think 1 is just fine.
especially with how much draw power this deck has.
Okay, so he gates a blade, blows. Does he blow up everything? What the?
So I think he's Gates Blazing with the Gates Blaze on the stack. He's going to blink his Nezhal here so his Nezhal doesn't die.
Okay. But he's discarding like so many. He discards 3. Comes back in. I like this music. It's just really calm.
I do too.
It smells like Barry in here. Just to let you know.
It's because of my monster.
Star of Extinction.
Does he want to pitch another 3 cards to protect this Nezhal?
Trigger. Draw. What's
Don has another Colossus in hand.
that? Dude, let's bring up Star of Extinction. I want to see what that does.
The card's... Wait, do you remember what it does? I can tell you right now.
Maybe chat wants to see it, like, so.
I mean, you should do that too then.
Alright. Now, what does it do, Kyle? Go ahead.
It's a 5 red
Yeah.
for a sorcery that says destroy target land. And then Star of Extinction deals 20 damage to each creature and Planeswalker. It's pretty good.
Yeah?
7 mana is a lot. But if you can cast this card, it can do some work.
Yeah, he's
I particularly like it against the like green-black Sultai mid-range decks.
Yeah,
Being able to kill Vivian Reed plus like while Growth Walker can get big, it doesn't get that big.
No. It's pretty good. Another Neza.
Yeah, so he chose not to save the other one, I'm assuming.
Who gets decked out first? What do you think?
Right now, my money's on Dan.
Yeah.
Dan's been drawing off of 3 guild summits
There you go. Look.
plus Nezhal activations.
Well, I mean, he can drop his creatures.
And that Nezhal, I don't believe that. Would you mind pulling up Nezhal for me?
Yeah.
I don't think it has any sort of evasion to get around this Gate Colossus. As long as that Gate Colossus is there, he's going to have a bad time.
Here's Nezhal Primal.
So yeah, so Nezhal not having maximum hand size is great, especially when you're drawing roughly 4 cards a turn.
Yeah. Whenever opponent casts a non-creature spell. Wait, draw a card. Wait,
Don currently playing yet another Archway Angel though.
So was he drawing?
Yes.
No. So Dan was drawing for those Gates Ablaze when he wasn't supposed to.
For his own Gates Blaze?
Yeah.
I don't think he was drawing for those Gates Blaze.
No, because he kept pointing. Remember when he played Gates Ablaze and then he responded to the Nezhal.
He responded to Nezhal by discarding 3 cards. That's what it was.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, you're good. So that is one thing. I believe Guild Summit isn't a May. Or I'm sorry, Guild Summit is a May ability. I
Yeah.
don't think you have to draw off of Guild Summit, but you do have to draw off of Nezhal.
Yeah, hold on, let's see. Guild Summit. I'll bring up Guild Summit. The keyboard feels weird. I just noticed that. Guild Summit, let's see. When Guild Summit enters the battlefield, you may. Yeah,
Well, that's a May.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
a gate enters the battlefield.
Draw.
Oh, no, so
no.
you do have to draw for that too.
Yeah.
So, well, Don is at a even higher life total than 47, by the way, because he played another Angel.
So he's not at 25.
He's definitely not 25. He said a lot more than that.
No.
Would you like me to go check life totals? Actually, I can
Go ahead.
text Rafid.
Yeah. Tell my Rafid, can you fly with her, please? Thanks.
God damn it. Wait, are we let a curse on the stream or no?
I mean, it's Collector Legion. We try not to, but oh damn! Look, Don over here with explosion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dan's got to have
10.
the negate at this point, though, right?
Yeah, 10, 11. Oh, he just drew it! Wow!
He drew it off the
Yeah.
Nezzle.
He just drew it off.
Don, Salty is all get out here.
Oh man, Don's probably mad.
He can't be. I mean, I can't blame him. He can't be happy
You
after
know
that.
what? You know what gets me more mad? Look at these lands.
Oh, it's just a mess. I mean,
Mess.
Don's at least somewhat under control. Don, luckily, should have a lot of life to play with here, though.
He does. You want to go check? Oh, weren't you gonna go check? Or oh wait, you guys were. Totally forgot about our feet. Sorry.
No, you're good. We'll see if he eventually gets back to us.
And let's see. And there's another ram.
All right, well, this is going to make this close out much quicker.
He also has an expansion. Explosion. Expand explosion.
Yeah, it looks like Dan might actually be able to just like
Hey,
get away with
those
one.
rams are huge, huh?
Yeah, I don't quite know how big they are,
1,
but
2,
they're not
4,
small.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Don looks like he top decked a
That's
Colossus.
13, 13. Those are 13, 13s. Yeah, I think Don loses here. He can block one and what? Then all that damage is expansion, explode, and he wins. Yeah, I don't see Don coming back from this. He's gonna
Yeah,
play
I
a
don't
line.
either.
Imagine he just decks himself out on accident. Draw 3. Oh, that's so good. Forgot about that. You can stack it, huh? Mm.
1,
Draw 1,
2.
2. Is that a Teferi? He still has to draw.
Yeah, it's very can just tuck this Gate Colossus here too.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Did he
I think
draw
he
the-
drew 3.
He did? Okay.
It looked like he like drew the Colossus and then drew 2 off
Yeah.
the top.
Pass turn.
Gates
Ooh.
Ablaze, 1 time.
No. Does he have Faithless looting sideboard? I mean, does he have Faithless looting in a...
Faithless looting.
Imagine. Draw 2 discard. Oh, wait, I can't. Because then I have nothing in. I don't think Don gets out of this.
Yeah, I don't see a way that Don gets out of this either.
I don't think he should have...
I think he's wondering, do I put the Colossus on top? I don't think Colossus saves him here. I think the only thing that's going to save him here is top decking that Gates Ablaze.
And maybe not even that, because he can expand that.
True. Well, what does that do?
Yeah, just destroys everything.
Just just everything's ultra dead.
Sorry, yeah, I don't know why. I was thinking
Star of
about-
Extinction is another
Yeah,
top deck here that he can have.
yeah, that made no sense. That's not like live going live, because sometimes the shit I say is just like, I'm sorry.
All right, so Don's gonna try and draw a bunch of cards here.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So it looks like he's leaving up. Is that 8 mana?
8, yeah.
All right, so Guildstone here is a pretty good draw.
Gates Ablaze.
Oh, that's triple Gate Colossus.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, and a manipulation. If he can survive one more turn, he can manipulate and take
But can
everything Dan has.
Oh, dude, those artifacts are free, huh? Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna be pretty good. But can he?
I can't remember how much Don has been able to pad his life total though.
Where's Rafid? You want to go out there and just?
Yeah, I'll just go.
Yeah. So right here, this is pretty good because he has the manipulation. Oh, he can still cast it too. He can take all of his yeah, takes the Rams away. Oh, that's so good. So Kyle went out there to go check where Don's life is at, so we can see where he's at right now at the moment.
Don's at 31.
31. Thank you, sir. So Don's at 31. He just played a mass manipulation.
What is he taking?
He chose the Rams.
Okay.
In response, Dan triggered off the Nezel, and he drew a
Negate again?
no. He drew a Teferi. And so now everything went through. So now the Rams are on Don's side, and I don't know why Don is at 310. Sorry.
Represent the area code, dog.
Right, forgot. All right. So
This game is haymaker. You know what? You said that this was going to be boring. This is one of the most exciting standard games I've watched in a long time.
yeah, you're not wrong. He's gonna whip out his mass manipulation. Oh man.
There's just so much here to think about. Like, what do we?
So Don's tapped out. Did he just go?
Is he just gonna expansion face? That's still not even enough damage.
Is he killing himself? Oh, targeting him?
Is he gonna draw his whole? Oh, he might be making Dawn draw cards.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and make him deck out.
But that doesn't make sense. Make sense at all.
So it looks like, how much was that expansion for? Oh, this was at end step. He's got another one in hand. Is that gonna be enough to make Dawn deck out?
I don't think so. Dan is only at 2 cards left in his library, so you know that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
and that's the match. It looks like Dan's gonna take it down in the Gate Smear.
Expand Explosion. That's why that card's pretty good.
That card's apparently you were right. That card is pretty good.
Wow.
All right, so I believe
That's
I'm
it.
gonna guess that was the last matchup. I did not swoop to check, but it looked like all the aggro decks were taking down these Nexus decks, and this was the only kind of really grindy one.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll have a quick turnaround for you guys. I'm gonna go make sure we got that set up, though. Johnny,
All right, I'll stay here and I'll edit everything.
you're gonna stay, or are we gonna go?
Oh,
find
yeah,
some-
no. But I mean,
Yeah,
I'll-
I figured we were
I'll-
taking a commercial break.
Yeah, we'll take a little
Commercial break.
Not commercial break, but break. We'll be back, guys.
Yeah,
Stay
we'll-
with us.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
Where's this? All right, all right. We have Rebecca Bell on the left versus Andrew Sun. Andrew's son is what on what? Is he on?
What is Andrew on? Is Andrew playing the mono red deck?
No.
No, Andrew looks like he's on
the same
Sultai.
thing. Yeah. So we're gonna have.
So we have a Sultai mirror going.
We got a Sultai mirror. All right. So who do you think wins it? That's
Let's take a look at the deck list comparison here. Look. So let's see how close to the exact same 75 they're on.
4 Land Werewolves,
Check.
4 Merfolk Branch Walkers,
Check.
3 Wild Growth Walkers.
Becky has 4.
Okay. All right. I think this word's different. 3 Midnight Reapers.
Becky is on 0. It looks like
So that's what it's different. 4 Jadelight Rangers,
same.
3 Carnage Tyrants.
Becky's on 1.
Okay. 2 Ravenous Chupacabras.
Becky also has 2 Ravenous Chupacabras.
Druid of the Cow. 1.
Becky is not playing the Druid.
Vraska Golgari Queen.
I do not see any Vraskas in Becky's list.
Karn. Sign that.
0 Karn.
And 3 Vivian Reed.
Yeah, Becky has 3 Vivian Reed as well. So, I did not hear Fine... Oh,
Yeah.
and then the Fine Finality, Vraska's Contempt, and Cast Downs.
Yeah.
So Becky's got 1 more Cast Down.
So I think...
It looks like they have the same number of Contempts, and it looks like
I
they
think-
have...
Andrew's son is more of a heavy planeswalker, right?
Yeah, he's not playing the Krasis, though. And like that's where Becky's choosing to get her value is out of Krasis instead of out of Midnight Reaper.
Or, yeah. I can see that. Because, like, with Midnight Reaper, you can actually cast that, like, turn 3 compared to...
The difference is that Becky has 1 creature that is far weaker to Vivian Reed, which is relevant in this mirror, which is Krasis, because Krasis does have flying.
Oh, there's the Land Werewolves.
It's one of the better starts you can have in this deck.
And
Branch
Branch
Walker,
Walker.
revealing a land.
Nice. Pass his turn. Over to Becky. Becky drew taps 2. And does she not have any land, which is pretty
No,
bad?
she's got the Water Grave in hand. She's
Oh,
just
okay.
waiting to see if she draws the land, doing the right thing.
Oh, and she dumped that Jade Light.
Yeah, I think you want to get bigger in this matchup. She's probably trying to dig and find a Krasis of Vivian Reed as quickly as possible. She's got the mana advantage being on the play
With the
plus Landwehr Elf turn 1.
And Andrew's son playing Memorial Folly. I like that card, Memorial Folly. You know what deck really just, like, it didn't end up doing that good anymore?
Which one?
It's pretty much the... I just had it in my head and it just went away right now.
Colors.
Black-green.
The Sultan. Or the Golgari deck.
Yeah, Golgari, but it was...
Oh, the one with, like, Iozani or the
Yes,
Gruesome Menagerie. Like, there's the Iozani version. There was the... What was it? Gruesome Menagerie.
Gruesome Menagerie. There you go. I like that.
There was, like, 4 different versions of
Yeah,
that
but
deck.
I just had a huge brain for it right now. Like, I can't remember what kind of...
Undergrowth?
No. No, it was that
Yeah,
one.
no, I- well,
I forgot.
but, like-
Reanimate deck. There you go. It's kind of like...
Yeah, so
Reanimate.
so there was the Gruesome Menagerie version. There was the kind of just more mid-range version.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tien? How you doing, bud? Thank you for joining us
And
today.
there goes the fine finale. He's going to go ahead and get Land Werewolves and Jade Light Ranger back to hand. Passes over to Anderson. Anderson draws a card. And does he have another land?
I believe I see a Woodland Cemetery. Could be an Overgrown Tomb in the front.
Ooh, Golgari.
Vraska, Golgari Queen?
Yes.
Golgari, Vraska Queen.
Golgari Vraska.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much that card might be able to take over this matchup. I'm wondering if Becky is willing to throw this Branch Walker
Oh, Vivian
in
Reed.
to make sure
Nice.
it's dead. Vivian Reed here is a great find.
Yeah.
I believe Becky's going to be plussing with that.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We need to fix that camera.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Things happen. We just gotta be on top of it a little bit. It's all good.
Yeah. And she...
Becky finding a Chupacabra here is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Like, I think Becky's deck is going to be just doing a better job of going over the top. Now, if Andrew's able to start piling up more of these walkers, getting Vraska and Vivian and Karnal going at the same time, I could see it causing a lot of problems for
I
Becky.
think Anderson has another Vraska in hand. The Golgari Queen. No, she can't.
That would be bad because he
Yeah,
only
yeah.
put 1 on his deck list.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping...
Sorry, there you go. Vraska's Contempt.
It was a Vraska's Contempt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vraska's Contempt pretty good. Exiles Vivian. 20, draws a card, and that. Oh, he drew a Carnage Tyrant, so...
That's gonna be a big one to deal with. But Becky with the Krasis.
Nice.
And gonna be able to clear that Vraska here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But Andrew's gonna get to untap. And he's
Play
gonna get to
Carnage Tyrant.
Carnage Tyrant.
Oh, he has a cast down too. So Hey,
Does,
cast
does,
down.
does Andrew have the 6th land though for this Carnage
He
Tyrant?
doesn't have a land.
Oh, there's the
It's
swamp.
the swamp. I think you just straight ahead just go and just drop Carnage Tyrant, right? At this point,
I think you just have to.
or do you play
Oh.
Midnight Reaper?
No, yeah, you just jam Carnage here.
Because now Becky, does she want to swing or not? She has a fine finality. Sure, swing and block. Fine. You can't even find finality. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, cast
really
down's
care about
not
that.
necessary.
You don't care about those land war. That's the thing about the land war elves. Is that you don't like topping them. But good thing is that Jade like lets you throw them away. Merfolk Branch
There's
Walkers.
that land Becky
Yep.
desperately needs.
What does Andrew do here? Let's see. He has a land war elf. He has a Midnight
So
Reaper.
yep, land
So
model,
is it for
Midnight
7?
Reaper, Jade Light Ranger. Is Becky willing to just throw her entire team in front of this just to get it off? Like, yeah, Andrew's gonna get to draw a card
So here. I
or a
think
couple cards.
she can actually throw the whole team in the next turn. Find, get back Carnage. Get back to Chupacabra and another
Yeah.
creature, and then just use it to kill the Midnight Reaper.
Yeah,
But-
so this is a big blowout here.
But Andrew Sunry responded to that by cast downing the Chupacabra. Pass his turn.
Actually, cast down the Jade Light Ranger because it let more damage go through it, and then Choop just died in combat.
Rip. And a Hydrocrisis for 4.
Alright, so Hydrate for 4.
Draws 2, right? Yep.
Yes.
Oh, Memorial Folly is pretty good too.
Andrew looks like he's at 19, and I believe Becky's at 15.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I wasn't keeping track about that. Sorry about that. And then 15. There you go. Possibly 15.
It's that or 13, so.
Yeah. So, does Andrew said Memorial to Folly bring back his Chupacabras, cast it, kill the Hydrocrisis,
Yes. I believe that is the game plan.
swinging for 7 with Carnage Tyrant. She's going to have to block or she takes it. She's down to 8.
And did you say that Andrew's on 3 Carnage Tyrants? Wow. That's a lot of Carnage.
He likes Carnage Tyrant.
It's a very good card.
Yeah. And
Eldest
not
Reborn, I feel like...
legendary.
Well, I feel like Eldest Reborn is at its lowest right now, too.
Yeah. He does run Eldest Reborn in the sideboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think that card's
Death
actually
Lord- I
getting
forgot Death Lord
underplayed
Scavenger
currently.
is
I thought that
on-
card was a little overplayed in the previous standard format. I
Yes.
think that card's underplayed now.
Yeah. And what did Becky play? Oh, Wild Growth
It's just
Walker.
so bad against these mono white, mono blue decks.
Yeah. He's going to go ahead and pass turn. Let's see what he draws. Another Carnage Tyrant. Swinging for 7. Did you just throw everybody in front of this Carnage Tyrant?
Yeah, I think she does not want to get blown out by another cast down.
I mean, she's at 8.
The problem is that Andrew's just got this, he used his Memorial Folly on that shoot combo, right?
Oh,
Now is this, this is not going to be enough damage.
no. So she still takes, so puts her down at 4.
She's going to get back that Crisis, though. And this Crisis is going to be pretty big now.
Yeah.
She's going to have to shock herself, unfortunately, to cast it, get that little extra value, though.
Oh, she has a Carnage Tyrant in hand.
It's pretty good.
She plays it. She still dies on the swing back.
What is that?
Right?
Yeah, I think even if she just plays this Carnage Tyrant here, though.
She dies on the crackback. I mean, because both Carnage Tyrants block each other. She blocks the Midnight Reaper, takes 3. Goes down to 1.
You can try at that point and stabilize with Krasis.
Unless you just... Yeah, no. I think you're right. I think she should just... Has she played her line?
Did she play that breeding pool that she drew for turn? Alright, so she's going to scoop up. We're going to go to game 2 here. Alright. Let's see what they're going to be bringing in here.
I like
Well played by Andrew there.
Yeah. What the hell is wrong with me, dude?
Yes.
Look what I did. Oh, sorry.
Oops. Alright. So, Becky is packing 2 Cry of the Carnarium, 4 Duress, 1 Thrashing Brantodon, 3 Thief of Sanity, 2 Negate, 1 Disdainful Stroke, and 2 Hostage Takers.
Hostage Taker's going to be a big...
I think Hostage Taker's coming in. I think Disdainful Stroke is coming in. I think Thief of Sanity is coming in here.
Disdainful Stroke's pretty good.
I'm assuming you don't really want Duress in this matchup.
Yeah, too slow.
I don't even know if it's just necessarily a slow thing. Like, I think you just want to grind out, and I don't know if Hand Disruption is the way you want to be doing that, though. You're trying to get, like, into a top deck war here, and that's just, like, Duress is just such a bad top deck.
Yeah, and Andrew's son over here has 1 Reclamation Sage, 2 Death Scourge Scavengers,
Okay.
1 Eldritch Reborn, Assassin's Trophy, Golden Demise, 1 Vraska's Relic Seeker, 4 Duress, and 2 Cast Down. I can see the Vraska Relic Seeker, maybe? Just...
I could see another Vraska coming in. Definitely want Eldest Reborn here.
Mm-hmm.
You probably want Cast Down here.
We think about Death Gorge Scavenger just to start eating stuff, so that way she doesn't get back, like, Becky doesn't get back, with Fine Finale or whatnot.
I'm curious why he's just playing it in general. Maybe it's better than
Nexus Fate. So
well, no, because
you can't.
you only get to eat things on the swing, and there's never a point where Nexus is in the graveyard when you're swinging.
Correct. So, but yeah, you're right. Huh? Why are you thinking? Oh, Phoenix. Probably.
Oh yeah, I can eat Phoenixes.
Probably, yeah.
It eats spells to keep Drake count lower.
I can, yeah, but like you said, it's not really.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like that. Dead Space. Right.
Needed to fill a sideboard and just didn't have all the rest of the cards, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I would have just thrown an extra Eldritch Reborn.
More than happy to ask him in between this. So yeah, but I definitely see the Eldest Reborn coming in, the Assassin's Trophies.
What do you think about Golden Demise?
Not here. Just like Becky's not going to be bringing in this Cry of the Carnarium.
I want to bring a Golden Demise. I know it does 2-2, right?
Yeah. I'm wondering what the argument is for Golden Demise over Cry of the Carnarium and vice versa, honestly.
All creatures get -2/-2.
But if you have City's Blessing.
If you have City's Blessing.
Only they do. It's just interesting.
Another question to ask him, huh?
Well, I actually think Golden Demise, when a lot of your branch walkers are going to be X2s,
Oh,
and you probably don't want to be exiling your branch walkers.
Yeah.
Drag it to the side. Go along the wall. All the way. Click. How did it move?
What'd you do, man?
I didn't touch it.
No, I was kidding. I don't know. I probably just have to do this.
It's weird.
No, it's because the newer cards here
Yeah.
come out fatter.
Oh, do they?
Thick
cards.
What else do we bring up? Let's see.
I think it's just the Cast Down, the Assassin's Trophies, and the Eldest Reborn.
Yeah, I want to see.
And the Vraska. Like, it's gonna be grindy, right?
Yeah.
You're just trying to find better ways to grind.
Yeah.
The question is, what do you cut?
Maybe like a Landware Elf?
Yeah, I could see Land Elves going.
Just because you don't want to hit them late game, Like, I wouldn't want to hit a Landware Elf late game. It's annoying. Like,
It's one of those, do you want to get on the board fast or not in this matchup?
maybe take out like 1 Merfolk Branchwalker and 1 Landware Elf. That's just me. That's what I would probably take out. Midnight Reapers are pretty good, but yet they hurt you.
Becky, it looks like, has chosen leaving these Land Elves.
And
dropping the Mad Beats for
Forest
1 with that Land War.
Merfolk Branchwalker, another land that's really good. Passes turn, draws. Does Becky's hand look pretty good or no?
I see a Krasis in there, but I don't see much else going on other than that. There's a Vivian, so Vivian's going to be coming down next turn.
Okay. That's actually pretty good. Unless Andrew's son has a Vraska's content.
And here comes that Vivian.
Ooh, she's gonna plus Vivian, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Look at the top 4, right? Oh.
And there's going to be a hostage here. That's huge. That's a huge swing for her.
Really want to take a Merfolk Branchwalker, though.
I also am going to give a shout out. I'm digging Becky's sleeves.
What are they?
I don't even know, but they're rad.
They're too, I don't know, they're too bright for me.
You're too bright for me.
Thank you. Let's see what...
Vivian down to 4.
Oh, there's a Vraska's content. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we got a Vraska's, we got a hostage shaker. I wonder if she's going to actually choose to take a land with this one.
Maybe. I mean, I would. If you're falling back on land, or do you just get the Chupacabras and hope to God you just...
Yeah, Jade Light. Interesting.
Does she have Wild Growth Walker in hand?
That's a good question. I'm going to assume so. She took the Jade Light here. Or she already had the land.
Okay. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's going down to 16. I think she does have the...
Alright, so we're going to hostage shaker this Branchwalker, and then I'm assuming we're going to cast it right now.
Boom.
Get that land.
That's pretty good. You're right. You do take the Merfolk
Yeah.
Branchwalker, I guess.
You would like that Branchwalker to be a 3/2, but you'll take what you can get.
Don't be greedy.
I can be as greedy as
That's
I
good.
freaking- That's good, but it's also good that Andrew's now burned that Vraska's Contempt, because now Becky's going to get to just cast this Krasis for big numbers.
Yeah, so we might see a game 3, actually. I mean, unless he just finds finality.
Alright, so we're going to see a Krasis for 4. So she's going to draw 2 in game 2.
Alright, find finality right now. Andrew Son's going to get a fine finality and win. Restart this whole game. Let's do this.
Well, restart with a much lower life total and...
Yeah.
Or just a big Carnage Tyrant. Alright. Yeah, that is the one thing. Becky's deck is not well equipped to fight this Carnage Tyrant.
No.
Her best bet is just like swing. Well, Krasis helps.
The only way I like to probably get rid of that is if you have that creature card that I always forget.
Alright, so Becky's found a Jade Light Ranger on top with this Jade Light Ranger. It looks like she's going to choose to keep it up there. She is amassed quite the army here.
Yeah. Let's see.
She's got a 2/1 Merfolk Branchwalker, a 4/3 Jade Light, a 3/2 Merfolk Branchwalker, and Andrew's down to a pretty low life total here. Looks like Becky is at 18, and Andrew's at 10, 9.
Vivian Reed's pretty good. Actually, he can destroy that Hydra Krasis, which he's going to do that, so that's pretty good. I can't see life totals. 18 to, I'm going to say like a 20?
No, that looks...
Oh, ask for feet if he's out there. And let's see what she does. And she's going to play... Oh, Vraska's Contempt, getting rid of that Vivian Reed. She's going to gain 2 life, and she's going to go back up to 20. Draws 2 cards. Plays a land.
He's at 12.
12? Okay.
There's that fine finale you were talking about.
Yeah, I think it's a little... Oh, it's not too late. Actually, no. It's perfect.
Yeah, this is... Put 2+1/+1 counters on that Carnage Tyrant.
And swing in. Yeah.
Wrath the board, hit him for 5.
Yeah. Why not, right? I think he should do it now. And he has another Carnage Tyrant in hand?
So that's the question. Is he going to jam another Tyrant?
No, he's going to do the fine finality. Put 2 on...
Oh, Detection Tower is quite the magic card.
Yeah, and he's going to swing in for 4. Nice. Swinging for 4.
I believe he's swinging for 5.
4. That's what I was saying. He was a 4/5. No. He's at 16. She's at 16, sorry.
15.
Should I be correcting me?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you're here, so.
I'm here to help that way.
Yeah.
All right, and this is huge, though. Becky's going to get a 7/7 Hydra Krasis. She's going to draw 3 cards.
And she's gonna gain life again.
and
so
3 life.
nothing really
Go
happens.
back to up to 18.
Yeah.
This Krasis can block and trade, or I'm sorry, can block and trade with this Tyrant. Now that this Tyrant has 2+1 encounters on it, but
Cast down. Oh.
I believe it puts
Oh.
Becky much more firmly in the driver's seat. That Chupacabra is
I'm gonna be
a
honest.
big deal, though.
I think he has 2 Carnage Tyrants in hand. He does have 2 Carnage Tyrants in hand. And
Yeah, this
Son
is
has-
going to be real tough for Becky to be able to fight through.
Unless you just go straight beat and beats him down.
Like, her best out is double finality.
Yeah, but even that, she doesn't even have enough to
Right.
do that. So Becky's down to 9.
So it looks like Becky's got her own Tyrant in hand.
Mhm.
But that's not quite going to cut it. Becky with 9 mana here. So could she play Tyrant?
Does she have Tyrant in hand?
I believe I saw Tyrant in hand. So
Okay.
could she play Tyrant, block 1 Carnage Tyrant, block Jade Light Ranger,
She has
and
Hostage
not
Taker
die?
that doesn't even do anything. Well, she can Hostage Taker, get her J-Light Ranger, cast J-Light Ranger.
It does not help that the 2 lands in her hand are shocks too.
Yeah.
She can't really. She's not really in a spot where she can afford to even take 2 life, and she knows that Chupacabra is on top too.
Yeah. She's gonna pass turn. Oh no, I thought she was gonna pass turn.
Oh yeah.
So 2 shocks, Hostage Taker, Jade Light Ranger. Is that another flyer?
Becky taking her time on this one, but this is a very crucial turn here.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Doing the math to make sure that you can stay alive long enough to make sure that you can beat Andrew down is a big deal.
I mean, not just that, because he has 2 Carnage Tyrants on, and then it's going to be 3 next turn. And I don't think he can honestly deal with 3 Carnage Tyrants. So, you think she's going to try and do the Hostage Taker, take your creature, cast your creature?
But what does that accomplish that like just playing Carnage Tyrant doesn't accomplish? I guess like it's more blockers.
So, you can...
But like it doesn't matter when it's all trample damage, right?
That Carnage Tyrant is what, a 9/7?
9/6. Or I'm sorry, 9/8, but yeah.
9/8. And that's a 6/7. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So she's gonna play the Tyrant. She's got 4 mana left. So I'm assuming she's gonna do this and take the Jade Light. This puts a bunch of damage, or is able to absorb a bunch of that damage. I think you just
Pass his turn.
you can't afford to just like go in and swing for 7 here.
If he rips a Raskus. Oh, that's right. He has the Chupacabra. So Becky already knows. So Andrewson plays the Chupacabra, gets rid of the flyer. Correct?
Excuse me. Correct.
Yeah. He has Chupacabra and what else? I'm gonna say it's a Raskus. Oh, the Tyrant. That's right. He had another Tyrant. Can you play both?
Both Chup and what?
Chup. I'm start calling him Chup.
Chupaloop?
He does. Yeah, he can play both. Just drop everything, man. Oh no, you can't.
No, he's only got 5.
Oh, 6. The Memoir de Folly.
I was counting the Memorial.
You were? That's 3, 4. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Hooked on arithmetic.
There it is. Damn, she double blocked. So I killed the hostage taker.
She's got a... Yeah, so that was actually a very good block and play line there. It was
Does he play
it
as
was
Leather?
big enough to kill both, though. So now how does she get around
Oh, here
Carnage
goes.
number 2? And no number 3. Jeez.
Oh man, yeah, that's gonna do it. I mean,
Yeah, she's 1 mana short of like double finality.
no, she has the mana.
I count
Oh yeah,
I count 10. She
10.
can only play her 11th land,
11. Oh yeah,
which is
that's-
one short. And
that's
yeah,
it.
that's gonna do it. All right, Andrew's gonna take this down 2-0. Well fought by Becky. Very close, but Andrew's Carnage Tyrants were just too overwhelming.
I mean, if you hit 3 Carnage Tyrants at a time, like what
Yeah,
are you gonna do?
it's hard for any deck to beat
Yeah.
that.
And then it has hexproof.
Yeah, and Becky not playing the detection tower that Andrew's son is playing,
Yeah.
which I understand because it's probably pretty rough on the mana base playing this 3-color deck that's like got double green and double black cards all the time in it.
Also,
Playing a colorless land seems difficult.
he did bring in Vraska, Relic Seeker.
Oh sure.
Not bad. All right.
All right, I'm gonna go make sure that backup match moves over if they're still going on.
Yeah, let me go out there and get a little fresher. All right, guys. Round 4 is about to begin in a couple more minutes. Quick little announcement. We're going to actually have a Modern tournament tonight at 6 p.m. here at Collector Legion. Make sure you guys come on down and play some Modern. Play some Modern. All starts at 6 p.m. here tonight. We'll be back, and we will start round number 4. Thank you. Hopefully that was better. Let me know if it's still static or not. Oh, yeah, I still hear it. There you go. All right, guys. Round 4 is about to start. We actually have, on the right, we have James the Jew, right?
Yes, we do.
James, who is on blue-white aggro, versus playing against, what's his name?
Kevin Morris.
Kevin M, who we saw over earlier playing.
Round 1.
Esper.
Playing the Esper kind of control.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. We got Esper.
Yeah, we were supposed to have the Esper mirror. I wanted it.
Who else is playing it?
I want it. Well, Carlo was, but he's gone now.
Oh, yeah. I heard.
And then Vinny was playing it as well. So it looks like Kevin's still in this. He's made quite the bounce back from his 0-1 start round 1.
Is James on blue-white aggro?
James is on his Warriors aggro. Yes, he is.
I was going to say blue-white. I don't want to deal with that as Warriors.
Yeah, I get roped into saying it. It's funny how they only call it Azorius when like Ravnica is in. Yeah, that's black-white.
Sorry, I mean,
You want to capitalize it?
Nah, dude. I like.
All right, let's do it. I'm in. Whatever. Janky stream.
Janky stream. Wow. There. Okay. So James, he's doing pretty good, and he's gonna play a snub horn and pass turn, and Kevin's gonna draw a card. Ooh, he has Eldritch Reborn, and he's gonna play a Water Grave tap.
Yeah, that Eldritch Reborn is probably going to come out immediately once this game is over, I'm going to assume. And again, this is going to be another matchup where Kevin's going to struggle just like in round 1 against these mono white decks with a lot of creatures, and he's not playing a lot of Wrath effects in that
Oh
main
yeah,
deck.
he played. Yeah, I forgot Sam Panju played against Sam Panju. That's pretty bad for Kevin. And let's see. What's he gonna play? He has another.
We're just gonna take this turn off here, and that locks it on is
Ridiculous.
is too strong.
Yeah, ridiculous. He's gonna put white on it. Ooh, nice.
Yes, the black ones are for the planeswalkers, the white ones are for the creatures. Or the black ones also mean negative counters. Is that how we've been doing it?
I didn't even know that.
That's what we should do.
Yeah, that's good. Brought to you by Kyle.
Yep.
Does he
You know,
have
I come in this booth, you know, twice a year, and I just come in here and change everything. That's what I'm here for.
So you gotta
Just to mess with the entire game plan.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't see that card game 1.
Yes, he is, I believe, playing the full 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a history of Benalia. Does he?
Yeah, does he go for the Marshall here, or does he go for the Benalia?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, if he hits the Bandolish Marshall, he's gonna swing. Just swing wide. Might as well at that point, right?
So currently, this turn he's attacking for. Yeah, so he's going to be attacking for 10,
And then he could
12.
take life, pump that, make it indestructible.
Is he attacking for 12 here? Yes.
Wait. Why would you sack? Never mind. You wouldn't even make it indestructible. I'm sorry. I was jumping the gun here.
And this is where this mono white deck shines on how powerful it is.
Yeah. So, does he have a board wipe?
Wow, he's shocking. He's going to put himself to 6 here. He must have that Kaya's Wrath in hand. Oh no, he's got the Basilica Bell Hunt. So he's going to gain 3 life here. He's going to go up to 9. James is going to have to discard a card.
Yeah.
I believe that's a Legion's Landing.
Does he have Conclave Tribunal in hand? He hits another land, plays it, swings.
No, that's his History Benalia.
History of Benalia, gonna make a creature. Does he just swing here?
Yeah, I think you just swing all out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's
that's
lethal.
10. That Snubhorn becomes a 3/3 now.
Is that 10 permanents? He's got City's Blessing?
Yeah. There it is.
It's a 3/3, which is a 4/4, which is a 5/5. And that should just be lethal here.
Yeah, that's lethal itself. That's pretty good, and yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of math here, but he's gonna scoop it up, and we're gonna go to game 2. Kevin's just double checking and making sure there's nothing that he's missing.
This is the last round, right?
No, there should be one more after this. It should be 5 rounds.
Okay. He blocks the Venerated, locks it on, and still takes the damage, and that's going to do it here.
Yeah, that's still going to be 13. That's still plenty of damage going through.
Again, so, like you said, Kevin's going to go ahead and take out the Eldest Reborn.
Yeah. Probably another couple cards that he's going to shave. Some of these like slower counterspell things. He really wants to make sure he can deal with things on the board. So he's going to be bringing those Movement of Cravings again. He wants to make sure that he can kill those Adonto Vanguards especially, buff up his life a little bit, and then just bring in that suite of sweepers he's got. He's got the Cry of the Carnariums. He's got the Ritual Soot, the Settle the Wreckage. All these things just to kind of make sure he can buy himself enough time to go over the top of James. You know, these white decks, if not always, but a lot of times, if you can just get through that initial wave of creatures,
Mm-hmm.
you tend to be able to recover pretty well.
Yeah. And
They just don't, like, you're going to be drawing more cards than they are, and if you can go 1-for-1 with the creatures the rest of the game, you should be in a good spot.
Yeah, and we see James here bringing in the negates, Spell Pierce, I think, and does he have Spell Pierce now?
Yeah, I believe so. So his sideboard plan is a little bit different. So James is still playing the Deputy Detentions, I believe.
Oh, we
I did
still
not
have
grab the new deck list, so I'm just making guesses here.
Oh, okay.
But Spell Pierce is so powerful in this format right now. Like, it being 1 mana and, like, there being so many powerful spells in this format right now, where, like, and, like, especially these big tap-out spells, like Kaya's Wrath,
Yeah.
like Settle the Wreckage.
So James taking out his Conclave Tribunal, you think that's a good idea?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
What are you like you don't care about blockers, like that's nice. You got rid of their disinformation campaign. Kevin doesn't even have a lot of ways to, like, get that campaign back. It's mostly just Thought Erasure.
Yeah. And he's bringing Duress. Kevin is just bringing in Duress. I just saw that.
Or is he thumbing through the rest of his sideboard?
No. He just put Duress right there in the little pile.
Interesting. I'm curious
Yeah, I
as to
don't know
why.
Maybe because he knows he's playing blue.
That could be
You know.
getting around the counter spells. But
See, look. Oh man, he's slamming in a lot of stuff. How do you feel
Curious.
about pile shuffling?
I never do it. Well, I won't say never. I get why people do it. Sometimes, especially when things are clumpy, it is the best way to spread it out. But at the end of the day, if you just shuffle enough, it's all random anyway.
I don't know. I feel
Just
like
shuffle good.
Yeah, I need to learn how to shuffle.
You split it in half,
Uh huh.
and then you take the 2 piles, and then you mix them up together.
Yeah. See, no, I don't think. I'm hungry.
I just offered.
No, I want sushi though.
Same. Let's text Graham. Let's tell him to bring us some.
All right. Do it.
Graham, if you're watching, bring us sushi.
Bring us sushi.
I'll bang sushi and nachos.
I don't know about nachos. You missed me on that one. Go over some sushi tempura. What's wrong?
I don't think people come to the stream for us to talk about food.
They should.
I don't know why people come to the stream in general. We're a bunch of morons here.
Oh, wow.
But we love you anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. This has been a blast.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I've missed sitting in this booth. I think I should make more of a habit out of it.
You should. You should stream with us, man. It's fun.
I should.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
We can work on our chemistry a little bit more again.
Agreed. We should work on our chemistry. Why, you don't like me or what?
Well, I don't, but that's besides the point.
Oh, okay. Kyle is a moron. Yeah.
Whoa.
That was offensive.
Whoa.
Too offensive.
Ban him! Get him out of my stream.
You know what? Yeah. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Because, yeah. It's funny.
So, alright, so Kevin being on the plane in this game could prove to be very beneficial for him.
It's actually...
Being able to, like, turn 3... Because turn 2, James isn't going to have any of these kind of bigger, powerful creatures out yet. So being able to slow James down with cards like Cry of the Carnarium and Moment of Craving early, I think is going to be a huge deal. So there's a moment.
Looks like... Ooh.
Is that a no-lander on James' side? There's one.
Only one land, though. I think...
Now, this deck does function reasonably off of 1 land, but I think James is correct here in not trying to keep that hand and force it.
How does
Kevin got a Water Grave, and it looks like a Drowned Catacomb with a Thought Erasure. So I'm worried Kevin's going to have a repeat of Game 2 in Round 1, where he's going to keep this 2-land Thought Erasure hand, and he's going to get stuck on lands again.
Nice. So, I can see why he brought it to Duress now. Besides the counter, you can also get rid of Ajani.
That's true.
So, yeah. And this hand looks...
Is also going back. Yeah, I don't even think I saw a single land in that one.
That's not good, right? James going down to 6?
Going down to 5 here.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. The deck kind of functions off of critical mass. And the fewer cards that he has, the easier it is for Kevin to sweep them up
Yeah.
and buy himself more time.
True. Kevin on Esper.
Yeah, he is.
I just want people to know.
Oh, okay.
And
Hey guys, Kevin's on Asper.
Just to let you guys know. What deck are you playing right now in Standard?
I'm not.
Is there any deck that you're into?
If I play anything, I'm playing Mono Blue right now.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was easy to build on Arena. I've been grinding it. The other deck that I've been playing on Arena because it's fun. I did build Mardu Aristocrats.
Hey, is that deck?
No.
Oh, no, it's trash.
It's not trash. It's not great. It's a deck. I'm not. I don't know what I would do to make it better, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Ooh, he took the Danto. Fair.
It seems good.
Yeah.
See, this is the other reason why I'm curious bringing in the dress. Like,
Oh, wow.
you already know that you're good at dealing with most of these creatures.
Yeah.
Why do you need Thought Erasure plus dress? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you saw Moment of Craving and thought it was dress.
Does he even run duress?
You're not.
He does.
Neither of those are our lists.
We'll see.
I'm pretty sure the control deck in its sideboard
No.
is running dresses, though.
I honestly, I think I saw it.
James, doing a good job of hitting his land drops on this Mold 5.
Yeah. There's a history of Benalia.
And just like I told you, Kevin's gonna be tempted to keep that 2-lander with a Scry from Thought Erasure, and he might get stuck on lands again.
Yeah. That's what happened.
And we see that happening.
Granted, he had a search last time, but it still messed him up. He Moments Craving the
new soul or the new
this token.
the new knight that's come into play.
So I guess he Judge Column on it?
He does have another knight. Oh, James might not have presented a 60-card deck.
Why?
Because there's that history of Benalia just chilling on the side.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you cast it.
No, there's another one on the battlefield
There
already.
you go.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, no. That's our fault. Alright, so they're just going to shuffle that in. He's going to Moment Cravings the Soldier, and we're going to go ahead and Kevin's going to gain 2 life, go to 22. Let's see. He's gonna play another Plains and then play his Bangladesh Marshall. Is that another one?
So much caffeine today. I'm so tired.
I need some.
So,
Thanks.
all right, I've come back with what happened there. So, it was an error in deck presentation, so he did not present a 60-card deck. However, that is no longer a game loss. That is only a warning. So, James is getting his warning, and he had to shuffle that history back into his deck.
That's pretty cool. I think that's fair.
Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, they're trying to get rid of a lot of the feels bad things. That's why they've kind of made this take back rule that everyone seems to be kind of up in arms about.
Oh,
I like it where as long as no information has been gained, you can walk back something basically. Like say you and I are playing and I tap a land and I meant to tap another one. As long as I haven't gained any other information, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
I meant to leave mana leak, mana up.
And there goes
So anyway, yeah, let's go back to
he
the
just
game.
counters the
Countering Johnny here
yeah.
is huge, but he's still taking
4? Wait, 4?
7 here, or Oh, even more.
No, wait, why 7?
So
He doesn't have City Blessing.
the knight's taking 4, so the knight's a 4/3 plus plus the marshal, right? So that's a 5/4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 plus 3 from the marshal
8.
is 8.
9.
Plus the 1 from the sun home is 9.
7. Sorry. Hey, is that Monster Juice good?
Yes.
Okay. Just thinking about getting them now.
Try some. I don't care. All right, and we got a ritual sit. So this is how Kevin's gonna try and start stabilizing here. James is down to 1 card left. Just drew another land. It looks like it's a land, and is it a marshal left? Yeah. So this marshal, a lot less good when no other creatures are in play.
I think it was. Oh.
So there's a Thought Erasure.
I think he just passes. He has a Vraska's Contempt. At this point, You just pass, and in case he tries to swing, you just Wrath's Contempt it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do it now, dude. No. Oh.
Well, you do it now so you get around Spell Pierce and Negate.
True. Very true. I forgot about Spell Pierce in the gate.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now that Tide Taker is super spicy here.
I'm bringing up Tide Taker.
Especially while Kevin's missing these land drops. It looks like Kevin did draw a Detection Tower.
Wait a minute. Wait, his name is not Tide Taker. Is it Tilth?
Tithe.
Tithe?
No, Tithe. TH.
It's okay.
No, we found it. It's
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah,
this
I
card's
forgot to show you
sweet.
guys.
So yeah, so Tide Taker is kind of like almost like a new.
He's attacks, huh?
It's almost like a new Thalia.
Hey, fool, he's attacks, huh? Oh god. You know what? We're just
I'm
gonna
gonna hit control.
Yeah.
And scroll out.
Okay.
Out. Now move. There we go.
Dang, you're so good at this.
So yeah, so this Tide Taker is gonna help slow down cards like Settle the Wreckage, Vraska's Contempt, things of that nature.
Yeah, and then also he has Dauntless Bodyguard to protect him. And there's a Danto. Oh, he took out that Angel's Grace of Angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Do you like it or no?
I think that card's sweet. I don't know how I feel about it in this deck necessarily, but it seems like a cool card.
It goes down to 6.
Kevin, doing what he can to scrape and claw back into this game.
Yeah. So you're gonna play a 1-drop. Oh, he has that another board.
So he did bring those dresses, and you did see cards. Yeah, he did. I'm just very surprised by that.
He's gonna negate it.
He's gonna negate it because why not?
Yeah, and then
And another Bell Haunt. So there's another card.
brings him down. It takes him up to 8, 9, right? Yeah.
And James is down to 4.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't
Things are looking rough for James. James is surprisingly still in this game considering the mold 5 and all the nonsense, but yeah. James is going to scoop it up here, and we're going to have a game 3 for you guys.
Yeah.
This is our first game 3 on stream today.
No.
That's well, our first game all the way 1 through 3.
Oh yeah.
Like we've had other people come on for their game 3s, but I don't think we've had a match on stream yet that has opened up and gone 3 games.
That is very true. Good observation, Kyle.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
So I wonder if James is going to have ideas for stuff to do on the draw versus on the play here.
So you think with James being so with James going first, you think he has the advantage of just being super aggro and just swinging and taking advantage over Kevin?
Yeah, so it's kind of like what we talked about. James can flood the board with cards that make his sort of conditional, like make Kevin's conditional sweeper effects worse.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be able to land his Loxodon earlier and make those creatures big enough, like some of those creatures big enough to survive Cry of the Carnarium. And it's also just another threat that he can land that like gets around rituals. So, also, him being able to land a Johnny earlier is going to be a very big deal.
It's totally wrong. Right?
It's ritual.
Huh?
It's ritual.
It is. Ritual of Suit.
Kind of one of the cooler, more interesting. I like before they decided to just go back to printing 4-mana Wraths and Kaya's Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
This was kind of a. I liked this as a 4-mana Wrath in this format.
Destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less. Damn, that pretty much hits this deck, except with Venerated.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit the Loxodon. And it obviously doesn't kill a Danto Vanguard unless the opponent wants it to.
Yeah.
And I found it very good in like these kind of mid-range style decks where Kevin's trying to play 4 and 5 drop creatures, so he gets to keep his creatures around while his opponent's creatures are dying. Playing cards like the Basilica Bellhaunt and that Angel of Grace.
Yeah. I was thinking, is there any other different Esper decks? Like,
So there's control. So there's a control deck and there's a mid-range deck.
Yeah.
And Kevin seems to have made some sort of hybrid of the two. So the mid-range deck plays a lot more creatures, but like it plays like the Bell Haunts, it plays Seraph of the Scales, cards like that. Whereas the control deck
straight
is
wrath.
more just about wrathing into ferrying and eventually winning with probably a Lyra of some sort.
Yeah.
Or some sort of that kind of creature.
Yeah,
Chromium is the other big finisher in that deck.
Chromium, yeah.
Which Kevin
yeah.
is playing Chromium in his list as well.
Yes, he is.
Alright, so we got James on the play, and he's leading with a turn 1 tapped
Look,
Hollowed
we
Fountain.
got Kevin's list right here. Ritual Suit, Settle Wreckage, Hostage Taker Dress. Never happened. What's that?
I don't even know what that one is. Oh, is that the like 3-mana Thoughtseize?
Oh, target opponent reveals his or her reveals
And you
their
exile
hand,
it. Exiling is
non-land
really nice.
card from player's graveyard or hand and exile.
That's an interesting
It's a
choice.
3-drop. I feel like at the 3-drop, you're trying to get. You're trying. To
I'm wondering if he's playing this because he didn't have the third Unmoored Ego. But yeah, well, it hits Nexus and exiles it, which is a big deal.
Yeah. Well, there's a turn 3 Benelish Marshall. It doesn't look that good right now.
Yeah, James is having a slow start. He's shaking his hand because he's got
Hitting
he's got a grip of lands in there.
Yeah. Let's see. She's going for the 2, man. Takes it, goes down to 20.
Should be going down to 19. It's 3.
19. You're right. Sorry, I can't count right now. It's late. I need caffeine.
James is going to try and push this Johnny through, hope that there's no negate action for it. And it looks like it's going to stick.
Yeah.
So he's going to get to bring back this Adoptive
Oh,
Vanguard.
nice. That's pretty cool. Pass his turn. Kevin's going to draw. Draws land. Both players seem to be drawing a lot of lands here.
Yeah. That's fortunate for Kevin and
Yes.
unfortunate for James, though. That's the difference here.
Oh.
Ooh, a Hostage Shaker.
It takes it too because it doesn't matter about the whole indestructible thingy. Right?
Yes. So what James is checking here is if this Hostage Shaker dies, he will get his Adoptive Vanguard back.
Mm-hmm. But does he absolutely remove that?
I've not seen a lot of removal in James' decks, so I'm going to
Neither.
assume not.
Oh,
There's a Deputy
Yeah,
Detention, so
Deputy
he
Detention's
can
pretty
he
good.
can steal that Hostage Taker, get back his Vanguard.
So we're just stealing here. So yeah. Take it. Get back his Adanto.
Now, James is struggling with this Adoptive Vanguard. With this Deputy Detention. That does mean some sort of Wrath effect will bring back that Hostage Taker, though.
We'll bring up Deputy Detention. Bam. With Deputy Detention, it's just the battlefield exile target non-permanent and opponent controls, and all other non-land permanents that player controls with the same name as that permanent until Deputy Detention leaves the battlefield. Pretty cool. It's a detention sphere.
Yeah, it's Detention Sphere on a creature, which is kind of awesome.
Would you play this in Modern?
I think it's worth trying. I just don't know what its shell is. Because it fills the same roles like Reflector Mage in like the Humans deck, but it's also not a human. It's also not a spirit.
And so we see Kevin play Kai as a board wipe, which ends up getting back his Hostage Taker.
Which is getting back the Adoptive Vanguard.
Nice.
Now, I'm surprised James paid 4 life for that thing. If he knows that it's just going to be taken by a Hostage Taker, why not just let it die?
I guess try tricking.
And it looks like James is sitting on a grip of lands.
Yeah. Those lands need to be creatures because they're not. Oh, now he casts a Danto. Swings in at a Johnny. Pass his turn.
That's a Sunborn Century.
No, Sky.
Or, I'm sorry, Skymarch Aspirant.
Mm-hmm. Go back to the
Johnny's going to be able to tick up and make that thing at 3/2.
Yeah.
It'll be able to trade with the Hostage Shaker.
Does he bring back another creature? Can he bring back another creature?
If he wants
Johnny?
to cash in his Ajani, he could. No, I believe it only returns creatures with CMC 2 or less. Let's look it up.
Johnny.
You would think they would get commentators who know all these cards in and out.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point. Of learning,
But it's okay. Even Cedric Phillips and Patrick Sullivan have to double check their
right?
work.
Johnny with Primate or
No, none of those. Comma. There it is. Adversary of the Tyrants. So yes, it only returns a creature with CMC 2 or less. Unfortunately, both his creatures in the yard cost 3.
And unfortunately, it died already. Swings at
Yes, the Johnny's gonna be dead here.
and this
And this is where how Kevin's gonna crawl back into
Yeah.
this game. So Kevin is now back up above 20 with a huge board, and James is stuck with a handful of lands.
Oh man.
This is rough for James. This is unfortunate. This is not how you want to go out.
Nah, you don't want to go out like this. He's X1. And I think we're going to see the Teferi just get dropped here. And you know what's worse? Getting beat with your own creature.
Yeah.
That's...
So Teferi's going to come down. He's going to go up to 6. He's going to draw a card. It's going to be another
Untap
land. He'll untap a Water Grave and probably an Isolated Chapel. Interesting.
or 2. And that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's going to be James. James is going to extend the hand here. Alrighty. Well fought 3 games. James, unfortunately, with a little flooding and a mold 5 game 2
Really
and
unfortunate.
flooding game 3. And alright, we'll be right back. We're going to go find you hopefully a match to end up this round. And if everything's all wrapped up, get you guys ready for round 5.
Yeah, we'll be back.
See you in a bit.
What up, guys? Back.
You guys are back. We managed to find a game 3 for you guys. So on the left, we've got Jonathan Martinez. He's going to be on Sultai at mid-range. And on the right, we've got James Vanessa, and he's on Mono Blue.
That's awesome.
And we haven't gotten to see a lot of Mono Blue today.
Mono Blue?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very, it's become a pretty powerful deck. And I think the printing of that new Essence Scatter has really
Essence
helped it a lot. Essence Capture with the +1/+1 counter. Where I found it to shine in my Mono Blue playing is it helps in the mirror, making your Tempest Djinn
Bigger?
an X5 in order to help fight through your opponent's Tempest Djinns.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's really good. I wonder how this goes, though, because Esper mid-range has flyers.
It is not Esper midrange. He's on Sultai midrange.
So why did I say Esper mid-range? I'm sorry.
Because you didn't change it from
I did not.
before.
My bad.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Sotia. Alright.
Sultai?
It's a long game.
You guys do come to this stream for professionalism and perfection, right?
I hope so. Alright,
Because if you do that, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
Yeah. Alright, here you go. Mono Blue versus Sultai. James V versus Jonathan M. So currently both players are what? 1-1?
I think I believe that they're both X1 currently.
X1. Okay. Do you get mad when people say X1 or X anything? I kind of
No, because
just tell them like 3-1. That's it. Why you gotta put X?
So I understand that at like a you're not playing that many rounds here, but like at GPs, I've definitely lost track of what round I'm in, and especially when you got like buys, that could also sometimes after a long day like. Am I in round 5 or am I in round 6? Because I've only played 5 rounds, but I'm technically in my 6th round. And it sounds like a negative way to look at it, but the wins don't matter, losses do. Oh, this is a spicy opening. I have not...
Sphinx!
I've seen it only a handful of lists playing the Sphinx. And it's... I mean, it's played so little that Jonathan even has to read this card.
Yeah, I have to look it up. I probably didn't even spell it right. There it is.
Yeah, Sphinx of Foresight. So Sphinx of Foresight has a leyline-like ability where if it's in your opener, you get to scry 3 right off the bat.
That's really good.
That's very good. And it's also very good if you've already mulliganed because you already get 1 scry and then you can scry 3 more deep.
Yeah.
And then it is a 4-mana 4/4 flyer, which is already a good rate, and you get to scry 1 at your upkeep.
Yeah, and there's a turn 1 Terramander for James. It passes over to Jonathan. Jonathan plays Overgrown Tomb pad and passes. Now James draws his card. He's going to play a basic island because that's all they play and swing in for 1.
So this is the one interaction that I've noticed a lot with this Mono Blue deck that I haven't liked, is when you do want to play these like turn 1 Terramanders a lot of times, but if you're stuck with an Essence Capture in hand, you do not want to put that +1/+1 counter on that Terramander because then you will not be able to make it a 5/5 later. Because Adapt only allows you to activate it on that creature if it does not have any +1/+1 counters on it.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
So that is one weird wonky interaction. And it not being it's not being a wizard, see, like it doesn't allow you to Wizard's Retort on turn 2.
And
can also be a sad thing.
And then also you have to put
the counter. It is an A.
It's not Essence Capture?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I believe so.
Did I forget? I'm horrible.
ESSNC or ENC.
What's it? I can't see that well. All right. Go ahead. And he plays a storm.
On up to 1 target creature you control.
Counter target choose spell. Put. Oh, sorry. Got a little bit of pork stuff on here. Put a +1. Okay.
On up to 1, so you do not have to put it on.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
Ooh.
But you still do want to put that +1/+1 counter on something. You want to get full value out of your Essence Scatter.
And it doesn't look that good because now Jonathan could start gaining life.
Jonathan's going to start like this is one of the hardest. This is one of the ways that the mono blue deck loses to these green black Sultai mid range decks is Wild Growth Walker just gets out of hand. You don't really have any access to removal. Wizards learn from its mistake and stop printing Phyrexia mana and allowing mono blue decks to have cards like Dismember.
Yeah.
And so these Wild Growth Walkers are just gonna get to kind of take over the game. Not only are they big creatures that apply a big clock, but they're like he just gained 12 life.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And mono blue is a tempo deck, and one of the ways you're gonna lose out on tempo is your cheap creatures that are only dealing 1 damage a turn can't keep up with you gaining. Potentially, in this case, he's gonna gain around 6 life a turn.
So this is game 3, right? Or game 2?
This is game 3.
Okay. So right now, Jonathan looks like he's in the right position then, pretty much. Yeah, it looks pretty good for him. Plays another land. If he has another... Well, I guess if Vraska's Contempt, she just straight Vraska's Contempt to Jin and swing in.
Yes, this is the turn you want to do it. You want to do it while they're tapped out, and that Siren Storm Tamer is not able to
29.
fight the Tempest Shin.
Swings in. That's for a lot. That's
It's gonna be for 3, 6, 9. It's gonna be for 9 damage.
Damn you, Bond.
Girl, check it to me one more time. Circa 2004.
Yeah.
We're bringing back the old hits here, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for James.
So this is interesting. I guess James is trying as hard as he can to preserve his life total, but if you're gonna throw away 2 of your creatures, why not kill the Jade Light? I guess you'd be at 7 now, and that's dangerous.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know what James is gonna be able to do at this point. He can try and land this Jin.
You could play this, laugh, and like, I lost, or here goes.
It's definitely an uphill battle at this point.
Ooh,
So Sal, as we talked about earlier, has been piloting this deck very well.
how's he doing?
And he's X1, so 3-1 because he's done with his round, and
that's game.
that is not quite lethal, but lethal enough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty hard for James to deal with 4 creatures on board while he's at 1.
Yeah, I think you scoop the poop here and call it a day. Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be it. And Jonathan Martinez handily gonna take down this game 3.
What's his record?
Should also be 3-1.
That's good. So I guess he's gonna. Yeah.
So 3-1-1 in theory should draw in a top 8, but it depends on how many 3-1s there are.
Yeah. All right, man.
I think we're gonna call it for this round. We're gonna bring you guys back round 5. We're gonna see how the intentional draws and stuff work out, and we'll find you guys a good match to,
Nice. We'll be
to
back.
close out the Swiss here.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll be back. All right, go ahead.
All right, guys, welcome back. So, round 5 is currently going on right now. However, it's a clean cut to top 8.
Yep.
The top 4 tables were able to intentionally draw, and they're all guaranteed a spot in. Whoa. They're all guaranteed a spot in top 8.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do is we are going to be taking a break for this round. The round doesn't really matter. We are going to shut the stream down for a little bit, and the only reason why we're doing this is so that all of you guys who are watching with us currently, you will get that go live notification when we start our top 8, and we can get back to the matches that matter.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys waiting along with us and joining us for this ride. It's been a great day, and let's take our little break. You guys go do your thing, and we'll come back and we'll get some top 8 of standard going on.
We'll be back by 6, right?
Yeah, we should definitely be back by 6.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you back.
Look forward to seeing you guys again.
Yeah. Thank you.